Hi, welcome to Live Dungeons and Dyslexia. Sorry for being late. We actually got sidetracked and we were just chatting too much. And then June went, what time are we starting? And we were like, 6 minutes ago. So thoroughly professional as always. Tonight we are playing a one-shot of Dark Forest, which is currently on Kickstarter now. We've just had the news that it's blown through $90,000 in. What are you on, day 3, John?
No, 1 week.
1 week, is it? Right, okay.
Still
So
good.
that is still incredible. So more stretch goals to come, more classes, more ancestries. I'm guessing more monsters, because I guess you're at that stage where you're struggling to think of stretch goals at this moment.
We were trying to keep up.
Yeah,
it's all gone so fast. They just blew through every stretch goal. I was like, okay, 90,000. If we ever get there, by the end of the campaign, I had a good idea for it, but I'm still trying to work out 100,000, and I've got to figure it out today. But we're trying to do one for every nice and neat, every 10,000 unit that we hit. So hopefully we can keep doing that. But if things keep going this way, we'll hit a few more. That's for sure.
Which definitely there are worse problems to have in life.
Yeah, to be surprised by how popular your Kickstarter turned out to be. Yeah, there could be a lot worse problems.
Yeah, so I'm just sharing the Kickstarter now. I will put a link in the video description as well. I've just done the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. And then we will get on with it. So if you want to back this, well, when you're going to back this, my review for this should also be out on Friday, so 2 days from now. I'll have a full. I think it's going to be more of. It's got to be a preview now. It can't even be a review, can it? Because you've added more classes and ancestries already compared to what I'm looking at. So
yeah, we have more stretch goals. So we have 2 more ancestries that are actually not in this adventure because I set this up a few days ago. But yeah, we now have a berserker type character called a Reaver, and then we also have a new one which I just announced, which is an alchemist type character. We're calling him the Brewmaster, which is a very Redwallish type of character, like the cellar hogs who work down in Redwall Abbey. So they can brew the cordials and the October ale and just about anything else. So in game, there'll be a bit of an alchemist able to make concoctions.
Fantastic. So yeah, my preview about Friday, and then I'll do a full review when the book is finally here. When were you expecting to get it out?
Well, we're hoping to get the PDF to people by the end of the first quarter, so April or February, March, somewhere in there. And then the printed copies, hopefully we'll be able to get all that to the printer in the first quarter. So that means getting the books in people's hands in the second quarter of 2026.
Fantastic.
The physical copies, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, right, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. I was really hoping to do a Birdman voice because I am playing a Hawk folk, but I'm not sure. And my character name is Krykus. I'm a warrior class. I'm a knave title neutral. My background is a harbour scamp, but I believe we can't really fly as a bird person. We can hover depending on armour, but I've got a variety of battle armours and shouts. So I'm going to be actually, I've just noticed that I've got a bow and arrow, so I'm going to be towards the back. I was thinking I'm going to be sort of at the front, so I'm going to be hiding around the back with my bow and arrow. That's me, Hawkman. Britt.
I am Dark Eyes. I am a badger. My background is pilgrim, and my class is war monk. And my alignment is lawful. So I'm a grumpy badger.
Are there any different? June?
I will be playing Martin. He is a mouse. He's a scout, title of Greenfoot. His background is River Runner, alignment lawful, and I also have a bow and a rapier. So I may be up. Well, given my hit points, I probably won't be up front.
Shadowdark, baby. Not many hit
points.
Yeah. I don't think any of us have got any.
Yeah, you said Birdman voice character. I'm hoping to do Gordon's Alive type voices. That's what I'm going for my Birdman. So full on Brian Blessed is the plan. And finally, we've got Rob.
And I will be stood at the front. I am Gruber the Hedgehog, warrior class. My background is a castle ward, alignment lawful, and I have a battle axe, and I can also curl myself up into a ball and hurt people with my spikes.
Ah, cool. Can you roll at them like Sonic
I
the
don't know if I
Hedgehog?
can roll at them. I'm hoping I can.
Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, never know. You could try.
All right, brilliant. Well, that's us. So I'll just hand over to our games master for the evening, John, writer, creator, artist, producer, and everything to do with Dark Forest. Thank you, John. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. All right. Welcome, everybody. And welcome to Dark Forest. The world of Dark Forest is, I'll just share this screen. Do you want to share the Roll20, and I'll pull up an image, and we could do a little bit of background.
Weird. I know. If I do that, there we go.
There we go. Yeah. So this is a map of the world, and it's called Antilia, and there are a couple main regions. There's Eredor, the Avalon, and the White Peak Mountains. So those are the three main regions. There's some sub-regions like the Rheinfeld Tundra and the Ashblight Waste. And then, so this is where the hub of Dark Forest is, and where most of the action takes place, between the White Peaks and Avalon. So Avalon is the coastal region, Eredor is the central region, and the White Peaks is the mountainous region. And then Rheinfeld is a northern tundra, and then the Ashblight Waste is just an area of desolation. And then way off to the east is the Isle of Dread, and the Isle of Dread is where Rancor, the pirate lord, rules the seas in those areas, and they're constantly in conflict with the people of Lungard, which is really the only city on the coast of Avalon. And in Eredor, the two main locations are Greystones Abbey and Lungard. I actually have Lungard in there twice. Well, there you go. See, this is all work in progress, baby. So, but there's a Badger Lord that rules over the fortress of Lungard, and then Greystones Abbey has an abbot that rules or runs the place. And there's another big abbey in the White Peak Mountains. So the different regions have the different flavors and tones. And for the purposes of this adventure, this is taking place near the White Peaks, not actual White Peak Abbey, but there are other abbeys in the area. So the abbey that you guys are near is called Hearthstone Abbey, and I'll share. Well, you can actually see it in the background there if you turn that picture off. I can back out a little bit. If you zoom out, you can see it, or I can share a different. There you go. And so the adventure is beginning here at Hearthstone Abbey, and I know we don't have a long time to do a lot of roll in and role play, and if we want to actually get to any kind of dungeons, but a lot of adventures can start in abbeys. You can start in tree forests or tree towns that are in the forest. There's also walled towns around. The population of Antilia is fairly low. It's very sparse. And each one of these communities are just islands in a sea of forests. Not all the forests are deadly and dark and dangerous, but there are a great many areas that are unsafe for any kind of travelers. And then there's also there's some history behind Antilia, which sort of creates the tone of it, which is there was a cataclysm, a magical cataclysm like thousands of years earlier, and there's a remaining magical taint that has bred the creation of monsters, and that the magical taint is still out there. It also transforms normal animals into not all normal animals, but some normal animals into their anthropomorphic and awakened forms that they are today. And so everybody knows, like, if you're buying Dark Forest, this isn't like little animals in a giant, in a giant world filled with tall grasses and mushrooms that are super high. So it's not little mice. All the creatures are essentially humanoid size, and the forests still have regular animals in them. And so the analogy is like humans compared to like monkeys. I was about to say Americans compared to monkeys, but that's pretty true anyway.
Say what you want. It's my channel. You won't get in trouble.
Yeah, we monkey around a lot, and so it isn't like the cutesy little animals running around. It's like Redwall. So if anyone's ever read any of the Redwall books by Brian Jacques, it's a dark and deadly kind of world. There are havens of humanity within the walls of like Redwall Abbey and Salaman Datcherin and other places. But outside of those walls and outside of those feasts, and danger comes about almost immediately. I mean, there's definitely like groups and tribes. There's vermin. There's pirates. There are just I would call them like wild fighting tribes. If you read like Tagarung, there are clans that just base their entire existence on warfare. And so that all is out there. And in Tilia, it's kind of the same way. So there's bandits in the woods. So where there's not certain monsters, there's almost always bandits, and there's almost always vermin. And in a lot of places, there's not even roads. So if you wanted to say venture from Lungard to Greystones Abbey, or from Greystones to White Peak Abbey, a lot of it is just going through the wilderness. And going across hills and through mountains and taking river routes. And trying to find, local rivercraft to take you halfway to where you're going, and then you're going to be crossing land again. So there's not a lot of roads. There is a merchant's guild, and there is trade between different locations, and most of the mining in the area takes place in the White Peak Mountains. So there's a mining guild as well. But what the miners all know, and most people aren't aware of, is that beneath the mines, there is a what I call the deeps. It's another region that's not on the map, and the deeps is similar to the Underdark in D&D, where it's a place that the slime and the scum has accumulated into almost mythic type of monsters, and a lot of those monsters are in the bestiary as well. So, and there's regions eventually, when we do more adventures, we'll do one for the deeps. And if you read the book, there's some history and there's lore all about, what the deeps are all about and how it's linked to the ancient cataclysm and some of the incredible and epic scenes and locations that might be down there. But there's the upper part of the deeps, and that's where kind of the mining takes place. There's vermin that harass the miners. And there's also, with the tips of the mountains, there's even some dragons still left, which are one of only two of the creatures left that even have any memory whatsoever that's been passed down of the ancient times. So there's plenty of monsters, there's plenty of beasts, but for the most part, when you're starting at first level, probably not going to want to venture into the deeps, but there's always some sort of tainted area and some deep dark forest and some necromancer out there who's trying to stir up trouble and raise some undead, or found some ancient Valari artifact and wants to see what it does, and that kind of stuff. So this adventure, just to preamble, you're in an abbey called Hearthstone's Abbey. The abbot is named Apodemus, and he's a mouse, and there is a small population here of probably about 100. And outside, there is a little bit of a town outside the abbey, but it's mostly just some fields of wheat, and then orchards, and enough for them to get by and self-sustain. They do make cheese, but they use a plant called milk sap, which is how they make all their cheeses. cheeses and creams and pies and puff pastries. So baking and food is also a big thing in both in Redwall and in Dark Forest. So there are, in fact, if anyone gets the Founder's book, which is one of the books in the Kickstarter, it's going to have some recipes in it. So which should be fun. And they've all have been play tested by myself and my daughter. So we'll tell you how they are.
Excellent.
So the gates of the Abbey are shut, but you all are within the walls already. There's a wide courtyard that surrounds in the inner buildings of the Abbey. Within the Abbey, there's a great hall. There's a walk, like a cloister walk, that goes around the outside with gardens. In the gardens, they're always growing vegetables. There's actually an orchard within the Abbey itself. So there's some russet apples growing there now. The time of year is late fall. The weather is fairly nice. There's been storms lately, but everything's been calm for the last few days. There's a chapter house, which is where the abbot and the elders meet, and they're meeting there right now. And but you all have just come out of the library and scriptorium, and having just met with the librarian Philister, who's an owl folk. And he knows that you all are an adventuring group, and that you've traveled to the Abbey, and we'll just figure out where you've come from later. But he knows you've traveled in the Abbey. He just wanted to sit down and take some notes, because every Abbey has someone who wants to collect information. It's anyone who travels from one place to another is people are always eager to learn from them what they know, and just get news and information from around. So you've come out of that and shared your knowledge, and then you smell the wafting smell of lunch being cooked in the kitchens and the bakehouse. And nothing about an Abbey is there's really no need for gold to be spent in many of the Abbeys, especially small ones like this. Most goods are exchanged by service. So you just being in the Abbey means that if anyone attacks the Abbey, then you'll be part of the defense of the Abbey. And then you might be asked to help out and watch the Dibbins as they run around in the fields, or just keep an eye on things, or even help with some labor repairing some walls, or adding some mortar to some bricks somewhere. But so it's a nice day. You've settled down, and the abbot is just coming out of the meeting, and he sees you sitting there, and he says, I've been meaning to speak with you all. Thank you for coming to our Abbey. He says, which one of you is the leader of your party?
I'm going to sort of quickly just stare at Gruber. Well,
so everyone looks at Gruber.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That will be me then.
All right.
Gruber the Brave.
He says, well, I've just come out of a meeting, and I wouldn't want to put this upon you. I know you haven't been here long, but there's been some trouble down at a village which has been beset in the past by raiders, and we're wondering if you could just go down there and talk to my friend. He is the leader of the town. His name is Johannes, and he is telling me that there has been something going on upstream from his town that's causing the water to go foul. And I have no one available right now to investigate. We're preparing for the Sulis festival, in which we're going to have a feast and bring everyone in, and of course you all invited. He says, would you mind doing that? If not, I understand. You're free to wander and stay and do whatever you wish. And I have, and he points over your shoulder, and to a big hulking otter, and he says, I have Brecken, Rancross. I have Rancross here who will head down there and take care of this for me once he's finished with his wall dude.
Oh, it'd be a pleasure. Give us something to do. Run it, gang.
He says, I can't promise anything other than a splendid meal and a feast when you return.
I'm sniffing the air. I'm smelling all the food.
He says this. But of
Probably
course,
like drooling a bit like a dog. Some
Let's
saliva
go and
coming
build
down
up
to
an
my,
appetite.
Maybe-
my
As long as there's cheese. As long as there's cheese.
Oh, there'll be plenty of cheese for you, Martin.
I'm going to rub my stomach and just maybe we can have just a small piece for the road.
he says, well, there's no need to leave immediately. You can most certainly sit down for lunch. Speaking of cheese, and you look around and you see Breckhorn of Mossberry, who's a mouse also, rolling out a cheese that's about half as tall as he is. And he flips it on its side, and Rancross comes over, and they grab hold of both sides of it and thump it down on the table. Pulls out a big knife and a plate. And then coming out of the kitchens is some fresh cooked bread. A couple of the residents bring it out. And then the Dibbins come running around shouting because there's also a plum pudding and then the cellar hog, who is named Friar Rencor. He rolls out a barrel, and it is actual October ale because it's October. And they start preparing the food, and then here comes the dog.
That's enough food for me. I don't know what the rest of you are going to eat.
Well, Martin rushes over to the table and starts helping himself to some cheese. And is there maybe some white bread and some brown bread?
Don't.
Brown bread? What?
He says, oh yeah, he says, oh, we've got this oat bread here, which is brown enough.
I will have a piece of the white and a piece of the oat, and I will sandwich my cheese in the middle, and delicious.
Friar Rencor says, oh, you're going to wash that down with this ale, are you? And he pours
just throws it back.
Yeah.
You turn around and I'm already by the ale. I've gone straight past the cheese.
I've gone straight for the plum pudding.
The Apodema says, oh, wait till you try the cider. It was made with the russet apples. And he says, Renfor, bring out the cider too. You know, it's my favorite. And the Dibbins shout, yay, and the strawberry fizz. And so they pull out the strawberry fizz, a little keg of it, and start serving the Dibbins. And then they have some russet apple cider for the friar and anyone else that wants some.
Yeah.
Come on,
Cricus is just gonna neck his 2 ales he's got in his hands and then move on to the cider for dessert.
So they have so they're chopping up some squashes, and they've made a stew out of it. And there's also a big vat of and then this is Rancross. He says, "In my favorite, I love the spicy shrimp stew." And so the little shrimps come out of, they're little freshwater shrimps, and it's the favorite of the otters. But they do add some spicy root to it, some hot root they call it. And so they throw that on the table as well. So, and he says, you better watch your mouth. It may burn a bit, but it does go down good, and it'll keep you warm tonight. Careful coming out the other end, though.
Well, it's what they say, isn't it? If it burns going in, it'll burn coming out.
I'll be like, drink like this going.
Yeah. And then at one point, everyone turns, and coming out of where one of the characters you had just met with is the recorder who was writing down information about where you've been, and trying to get stories out of you. And he's a hare, and his name's Jillian, and he comes bounding out of the library scriptorium, and everybody turns and goes, "Oh," the abbot says, "Oh dear," and then Rancross says, "Well, there goes our food," and Jillian comes bounding over and says, Oh, haha, what? I see you've made me some delicious stew, eh? Serve me up a big, big bowl. No, bigger bowl. I love it. How about another one? And then he starts shoving pieces of pie and cakes and oats and bread and everything into his mouth. And then the friar leans over to you and says, he can eat about the equivalent of 4 of us. And then he goes, oh, 5, old chap. Have good ears too. And
Well, as long as there's enough for when we return on our successful adventure.
Just be careful, Crickus. Don't overdo it on your cider and your ale there. We don't want any of your arrows going astray.
Have you ever known me to miss, old boy?
Yeah.
Can you drink and fly? Can you fly?
I can hover. I can fall slowly at a distance.
A controlled fall.
Yes.
Try and take off and crash.
when you ask that, like a couple of the Dibbins and like the little ones, like one of them is actually a little tiny owl guy, and he comes over and said, I can fly. I can fly what? I can fly really good. And he jumps up on the table and he leaps and just sort of lands on his feet. Well, I flew. And all the Dibbins cheer. And
do they cheer? Oh, if they got a cheer, I'm going to do it as well.
Yeah.
Get on the table. I can fly too. Put out my wings and just fall forward gracefully.
Straight onto his face.
You actually managed to like glide a few feet, and then and all the little ones stand with their jaws dropped. He did fly. He did fly. And then one of them looks at the little owl and says, "You didn't fly, Willie." And they all get then they start tumbling over each other in a big fight.
Oh no! Don't fight, children. One day you'll be able to fly like me.
Yeah.
When you're big and brave.
The Apodemon says, I'll have order at our lunch. Order! Someone take those Dibbins down by the pond and give them something to do.
Now I've caused some trouble. I think we should, I'm going to say to Gruber, maybe we should leave now.
Yes. Think
With
you've
handfuls of food.
Emotion already.
Yeah.
Showing off again, Crickus.
So he gives you a general idea of where it is, and he says there's a small path most of the way, and if you just stick to that path, which eventually arrives at a stream, and that stream will take you down to the little town.
What's the little town called?
It's called Renfor.
Renfor. And it's Johannes we want to speak to.
Johannes, correct.
Excellent. My memory serves me well. Let's go then.
It sounds to me like someone's pissing upstream and it's coming downstream.
I think it might be a bit stronger than that.
Could be a lot of people pissing.
Well, I've always found it's very hard to do it upstream.
Very true. Very true.
I'll definitely take some cheese for the road.
Oh, they load you up, so they give you a good 3 days worth of
nice
stuffed into your packs. So you're all set for that. They also asked if there's anything else you would need for the journey.
A quick question: how tall are we? So in my head, I'm picturing us as being quite small.
No, you're humanoid height.
Humanoid height. Okay.
So
I've got a 10-foot pole.
So unlike you, Rob, I'm above average.
Yes.
I mean,
a little hedgehog.
There's some definite height differences. There's the mice aren't as tall as the badgers, and then there's actually one ancestry called tall folk, which is really any kind of stork or heron or wading bird, and they're actually tall, a couple of heads taller than everyone else, and one of their abilities is they have +1 to attack rolls because of their extra reach with a melee weapon. So they are exceptionally tall. Badgers are probably the next in height, then probably otters, and then probably a fox, and then everyone else, maybe a hedgehog, and then the shrew is probably the smallest.
So Brit would be a tall folk then.
I'm a big un.
A big one. Instead of a little one. Okay, so you set off. And
I've got torches and stuff. So
Yeah,
so
we got a
we're
torch.
pretty much
Yeah.
loaded.
So for the first part of the journey, you're walking through farm fields, and there are some folk out there tending to some crops and some orchards, but that doesn't last long. It's only about a circle around the abbey of about half a mile that's been somewhat civilized, and then with almost immediately you hit a wall of forest, and the path that you're on goes straight into the forest. And you see the area where it goes in has been cleared out a bit, so there's foot traffic through there. And then when you enter into the forest, it's thick, like it's a tall canopy, oaks and sycamores, and there is no dark vision.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're in Shadowdark land now. Like Kelsey,
Yeah, nothing. And when the torch goes out, you've had it.
yeah. Your torch goes out, you're all dead. So.
Yeah.
But I'm a badger. They must have come out at night.
Yeah, I mean, if you spend the next few years down in the Underdark with no light, then we'll say you can start to see stuff.
Oh, that's a good point. I've got a bow. Martin's got a bow. Gruber's got a two-handed axe.
I've got a sling as well.
Okay.
I got Warhammer. I am not ranged. I have a Warhammer and shield.
Okay, so Gruber, you're torchbearer as well. Looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna notch an arrow, but as we go ahead into the forest, I'm gonna sort of have my bow ready and just have an arrow sort of resting, just in case we need to. Oh, do we have luck tokens? Are you giving us luck tokens, or do we have to?
Yeah, each one of you. That's correct. Each one of you gets a luck token.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Maybe we should give up this adventuring lark. We could all join the priesthood. I mean, I am a monk already, but that abbey's a bit of a cushy number, isn't it?
Aye, good cheese too. Good cheese.
But they said they only fed us if we did chores, and I think this is a chore.
Oh, true.
I'd rather do this than some gardening.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but gardening's got worms. I like worms.
Well, Gruber's got worms too, but that's a different story.
I don't like those worms.
Nobody likes those worms.
I guess. Am I observant? Let's have a look. Wisdom 12. I guess I'm probably not going to be at the front ish as we head into the forest.
Well, you have who's the scout?
That would be me.
Yes, let's put Martin in front.
Yes. So
I see how this works.
Yeah. So the way it works in Dark Force and also with Shadowdark is that whatever I wouldn't say proficient, but whatever talents or abilities that you have, either through your class or through your ancestry, these are things that you just do well. So as a scout, you have
I could see that I could move silently and remain.
Yeah, tracking, foraging, identifying natural hazards, pathfinding, climbing, stealth, and I also added traps onto there. Finding and disabling traps, but only if you have thieves' tools. And thieves' tools are something that at least in Shadowdark are not important, but I've added it into Dark Forest because I don't know, if you're just using your flabby fingers or your feathery fingers to try to pop open a lock or undo a trap, I think it's kind of a silly notion. So I like having.
Fortunately for us, I have thieves' tools.
There you go. So if you had to do any disabling of non-magical traps, then that's how you would do it. But for the most part, you're like a ranger.
Cool.
The scout is much more like a ranger. I don't have a thief class or backstab in Dark Forest. If you wanted to play that, you can just use the Dark Forest book and use their classes from there.
Cool. That makes sense. Well, I'll scout ahead.
Yeah. Get to the front, Martin. I'll follow with the torch. And then whether or not we have crickets at the back.
Yeah. So it's not dark enough for a torch. There's still some light that's filtering down. It's still about mid afternoon, and so the forest here is relatively tame. I mean, you're still pretty close to the Abbey. There are areas that are known to have some taint, but they're miles off. But you with your scout in the lead, with Martin in the lead, you're easily able to stay on this path. You don't really have any trouble, tracking your way along. And as you go, you can even you find some delicious berries. There's some blackberries growing along the side of the path, and here and there. So you can actually do it, even a little foraging along your way.
Oh, absolutely. They'll go very well with the cheese.
So the forest, certain parts of the forest are, and it's another way they get food in abbeys and towns in Antilia is by foraging. And so that's why these areas are fairly safe, because they're commonly foraged. But after a while, you end up, the path slopes down and you find yourself at a stream, and the water flowing in the direction that you're going.
Right then, let's follow the stream now then. And then we should be able to find our village.
Does the stream look an unusual color?
It looks sort of brackish brown here, not too unusual. You see a few fish in the stream. You don't know.
Maybe one of you should take a drink.
Well volunteered.
Yes.
I mean, the problem's upstream, not downstream.
Are there any tracks or peculiar markings around the area?
Where at your point, there's some tracks there. There's been foot traffic through here.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything I would think was unusual?
Doesn't look unusual.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're heading downstream.
Yeah. So the path ends here, though. So you're pretty much now walking along the rocky bank of the stream, and then in the water whenever you have to. So eventually this takes you, and just as night is beginning to fall, you see some lantern light in the distance, and it is starting to get dark in the forest, and you're about to have to pull out a torch when you start to see these lights.
Excellent. Saves our torches. So as we get closer, if we can see anybody, start to ask for Johannes.
So you do get closer, and you can see that the town is not a normal town. It is a town that's built, and I'll share a picture with you. There are some lanterns around an enormous tree, and you recognize that, especially you, Martin. You recognize this as an Ellendroth tree, which is one of the legendary ancient magical trees that have grown so huge because of, who knows, whatever kind of water their roots touch, but nobody really understands the origins of them. And let's see, I will show this to you, and then you blow it up a little bit bigger.
Ooh.
So there's lanterns. There's a couple of little windows in the side of the tree. There's some lanterns that are around the outside. There are a couple little huts near the roots, and then you see that there's a walkway that goes all the way around the tree. You don't see the any stairs up, or any ladders or ropes or ways up. And there's nobody down at the bottom. But as you look up, you do see a couple little tiny figures up on the walkways up above. And then there's lanterns and lamplight. You even hear a little bit of music echoing through the branches way up there.
Well, I'll call up to them.
Do we shoot at one in a peaceful way to acknowledge our presence?
Maybe you fly up there.
Show us your flying skills, Crickus.
It's more of a slow fall, I tell you.
Let's try to get someone's attention.
Okay, I'm gonna have a walk round looking for a door.
Don't go far.
He's shouting at.
All right.
Bird that can't fly.
As you're walking around, you see it looks like there's a platform that sticks out from the tree and has a hole in it, and then that hole is connected to ropes and pulleys and levers.
Basket.
And there is somebody way up there who looks like he's sort of tying some ropes off.
Hello. We're down here.
He peers over, and it looks like a hawk folk, and he peers over. His keen eyes look down at you and says, "Who goes there? What business have you?"
I am Gruber. We have been sent from the Abbey.
He says, "Oh, welcome, welcome. Let me send the basket down for you." And,
Thank you.
And he undoes some ropes and starts cranking a winch. And you see a badger comes up behind him and also gets on the other half of the winch. And they start lowering this huge basket down. It rides on the ground. It's really slow. You can see there's like a series of gears that gear down, and it could probably hold a lot of weight. And it looks like it's big enough for all of you to fit on.
I like these people already. A badger. Good people.
What sort of basket doesn't contain food?
This basket.
Guess we'll step in then.
Let's get in.
All right. They start cranking the winch. It takes about 5 minutes or so, and eventually it rises up and it's level with the big wooden platform up there, which has a couple of stairways that go off it towards other buildings. And when you get to the top, the badger says, "Oh, well then, what be your names and why are you here this late hour?"
Well, let's introduce ourselves. I am Gruber. I'm the leader of our pack here. We've been sent by the Abbey to investigate the troubles you've had with the stream.
Ah, the stream. Well, I'm Johannes. I run things around here. Welcome. Would you be interested to come into the dining area and sit down for a meal while we
Yes.
talk?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
please. Yes.
All right, so he says, "Follow me then," and he turns back to the hawk and he says, "All right, Rinus, go ahead and tie those ropes off, and you can join us as well." And so he leads you off to the side. There's some stairs that then circle around the tree and then go up, and it's a series of levels of steps. It's kind of like in the picture. Really hard on the legs. I mean, you're straining. There's no railings at all, so it's all just straight down drops.
I'm not keen on heights.
Dizzying heights. Yeah.
I'm not concerned because I can fall really slowly.
Here and there in the side of the tree are some doors and a couple of windows here. So it looks like some of the knots in the trees have been turned into rooms and domiciles. And he stops in one of those, opens the door, and you actually go inside the tree into a chamber. And inside is a circular room, and there's a big round table in the center, and there's even a little fireplace off to the side. And it looks like it has a vent that goes out the side, and it's been all bricked in. The wood is just the polished wood of the tree itself, and the floor is the polished wood of the tree itself, and it's fairly flat. And it's a nice, warm, cozy, firelit room. In the back is another small door, and he opens it and he reaches in and he pulls out a couple of bottles. And right about then, a squirrel comes darting in, and he says, "Oh," and she says, "Oh, we've got some guests, do we?" And he says, "We do, Angela. Will you run off and bring us some food, please?" "Oh, certainly, Johannes. I'll be right back." And so she runs back out of the door, and he says, "All right, sit down." And he's a really big guy. And he almost takes 2 chairs when he sits down, and he says, "Yes, son, we've been having some trouble. I wouldn't say it was too awful. It's more of a moral question than anything else.
Someone's messing with your waterworks, aren't they?"
Yes, Yeah, so you've been informed. All right. Someone's been messing with the water, and we don't know what it's all about. So we are not a warlike people here. So if there are vermin making trouble upstream, we would like to know about it. The problem is I sent a scout out to investigate, and she never came back. So we don't have much strength to spare here for losing some of our good people. That's why I sent to the abbot to see if there are any wandering adventurous types who would be willing to risk their necks instead of us risking ours. And it seems like you have turned up and answered the call. Sorry to put it bluntly like that, but that's how it is these days. It's a dangerous world we live in.
What was the name of this lady scout? How long ago did you send her?
Well, she was Angela's sister. Her name was Lissy, and I sent her out about 3 days ago, and she never returned. And
you've not sent anybody else out looking for her? 3 days?
Yeah, so we went out looking, searching, shouting in the woods, but we never found anything. We don't know how far she went or where or what happened.
And
we did see that.
What is she exactly? Is she a badger?
She's Angela's sister.
She's a squirrel.
Hmm.
Just like her sister.
They say the one thing we did notice that the direction she went up the river, the farther we went, there was a strange smell to the water until it became almost brackish and strange colored with dark ribbons of black in it here and there.
What was the smell?
It's a smell of rot.
Ooh.
Almost a musty, moldy odor. It's very disturbing. And it seemed like the further we went up the river, the more the smell and the must of the odor increased. It's beyond me and any of us to know what it is, but perhaps it's linked to what's happened with Lissy, but it's also soon to affect our town because that is where we draw our drinking water.
We noticed it's not affecting your fish, so the stream still has fish in.
He says, "Have you seen the fish upstream? What we found one that it seemed like it was blackened with some of its skin missing and one of its eyes put out." And
we obviously didn't go that far up.
No. So
do we leave after we eat, or do we risk the darkness of the forest, or should we wait till the morn?
He says, if it were me, I'd wait till morning. I wouldn't go out in that forest at night.
I think that's a very good idea.
I think you've waited too long. I think we should go tonight.
He says, if you do, I'll load you up with some extra torches.
Yes, I think the this is quite urgent.
Felicity,
that poor squirrel out there for three days.
A few minutes later, Angela Squirrel comes back in, and she's got a tray loaded up with bread and cheese and smoked fish, and she sets it down, and there's a knife there for you to slice everything up and make a meal of it.
Angela, make that food to go. We're going to go and find your sister. Post hence.
You took the words straight out of my mouth, Crickus.
Okay, then you eat the food down and go.
Eat some of it.
Some of it. Take the rest to go.
Yeah. We're going to eat it on the way. They
All
don't
right.
call us brave adventurers for nothing.
We eat on the march.
He says, "Are you sure? We have accommodations for you if you wish to stay the evening."
I'm just going to say this out of character. This is the games master saying, "Do not go into the woods at night."
But it's a one shot.
So let's go.
We have to.
Yep, that poor squirrel, all alone out there.
Think
Yeah.
of Angela's poor sister.
This is where the game master starts rolling on his random tables.
Uh-oh.
Is she an attractive squirrel?
Are there any ugly squirrels? Squirrels are cute as hell.
Very cute.
Even those evil grey ones that murdered all the red ones in our country.
I think the grey ones are cuter.
Oh no, red squirrels are really nice.
We don't have them over here.
We don't have squirrels at all.
Nope.
Did the rats eat them all?
No, we have lots of polecats.
Okay. Yeah.
Squirrels are rats, really. They are kind of burning
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree rats.
Fluffy a tail. That's all.
All right.
You can eat them.
Oh, just getting my dice out.
We're gonna test your random tables out now, John.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. Yeah. So as you, when you leave, he takes you back to the basket, the drop down, the elevator, and they lower you to the bottom.
Oh, Jesus.
And of course, by this time, everybody in the little tree town has come out to watch, and so you can see that all the branches and all the windows have heads poking out.
I am loving this. I'm going to be doing the sort of shivery wave.
The waving the heroes goodbye,
Yeah.
never to be seen again. They will
You
disappear.
hear one little squirrel babe. Mama, are they going to die? Yes, dearie, they're all going to die.
I'm sort of tapping my heart V signals. I'm like, yeah, we got the like fist pumping like this. Sort of getting
Everybody
everyone going.
dies.
No.
And then
If we get to the bottom, I'm going to light the torch. So we're ready.
okay.
I
So-
will ready an arrow and the bow just in case.
All right. You know about Shadowdark torch timers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a little bit different, and I haven't written the rule for it yet. But it's different when you're in a forest traveling overland in a hex. So I'm just gonna call it. And I don't have a hex map for this, but I'm just gonna call it probably 3 torches per hex. Would do the deal.
Just out of interest, how many torches have we got between us? I've got one.
That
I got
guy
2.
said Jonas said he was going to give us a couple for the journey as well.
Whether you can carry it or not.
I've got 2. I've got a slot. I've got a spare slot for 1.
You'll
Depending
have
on how
to
much
look-
cheese I've got in my pockets.
Yeah, you'll have to have a peek also at your gear slots.
Yeah.
Like how many you actually have available to carry stuff without becoming encumbered. Because each torch takes a gear slot. So some of you are all full.
I'm carrying 4 torches. So.
Oh, I've got 2 actually. I've just
I've got
realised.
2.
I got 2.
So we've got 10 on us right now.
Yeah.
So if anyone has an empty gear slot, then you could take an extra torch.
Okay, I've got 1, so I'll put 1 in my spare slot.
Mm-hmm. Is that everybody else fill up?
I can throw away my bedroll. Where we're going, we won't need to sleep.
Yeah, you can totally do that. If you want to dump anything out of
No.
here, I just randomly threw stuff in your kit.
Keep your bedroll because we'll need something to bury you in.
We're not going to have time to dig holes for ourselves, for everyone. So we've got a luck token. No one's ever died with a luck token.
And you set out into the forest at night.
As we walk away and no one can see my face, I'm going to do like a big, this is really foolish idea as I see just how black the forest actually is. Because I've never been in a forest like this at night and I'm like, fuck.
I will see this. I'll pat you on the back and go, the great unknown. It's fantastic, isn't it?
We can't go back now. We'd look stupid.
Martin, the ever optimist.
Yeah, I'm just going to go, Felicity.
Well, you're Martin, of course. You're the ranger. You're the scout, so you can lead the way.
Die first.
And it's pretty easy traveling though. You just follow the stream.
Yeah.
So it's not a difficult operation to get through. to where you think you might need to go. But
I'll keep a weather eye out for anything strange and be ready for any rotting smells or anything like that.
Theoretically, our safest bet is actually traveling through the stream and sticking to the stream, traveling at night than walking through jungles. But hey,
But we'll get wet.
we will. But
We just stick to the edge. We'll be fine. Just
And
along the bank.
if there's disease in the river, we don't want to be going in the river.
You don't want those.
I mean, I don't think
fighting
they're
it.
pissing in the river now. I think they're shitting in it.
I think it's worse.
I think it's worse.
What, piss and shit?
No, I think it's dead.
I think dead things in there, definitely.
Dead things in there.
I'm just going to think to myself, I hope it's not Lissy.
Yeah, maybe they've thrown her in now as well.
Yeah, and added to it.
Maybe.
Right, let's keep our eyes.
I'm wondering why we go around with dark eyes. He's very pessimistic.
I know, I'm realistic. For a badger.
It's all those years of living in that monastery, isn't it? With the nuns bringing you up, wrapping you
Oh,
up
don't
every
talk
time you
to
had
me about
an
them
independent
nuns.
thought.
No. That's why I'm a warrior monk. I couldn't deal with it.
You were on about moving back in the earlier today.
Yeah.
But there are no nuns back at the abbey.
I bet they'd be waiting for you.
Oh yeah,
with those rulers.
There are.
They're there.
Yep, I saw them. Places
Okay,
riddled with them.
strike that idea. We're living the best life. Let's go and get killed. I mean,
If
let's
I-
go and kill these people.
Go kill these people.
If I survive this, my character, and we ever get to second level, we'll play this again. I'm going to get a nun costume to hide, to disguise myself, to give him, wake him up in the middle of the night for trauma.
I'm actually dressed like a nun. A warrior monk dressed as a nun.
All right. After about a few hours of walking up the stream,
Do you want us to scratch some torches?
you can scratch a torch because I'm just gonna call it 3 torches per hex.
Okay.
I thought you said 8 torches then. I thought, what?
I'll take off the torch off my neck.
All right.
Scratch a torch, but the time has passed, and so Martin,
Hello.
you're traveling carefully, so you notice a smell change, like a smell of rot, and you don't know what it is immediately. It smells like a dead animal.
It's Gruber.
Gruber, if you let one rip,
It was that.
it was
plum
the cheese.
pie. It was the
Them
plum.
worms.
But he's behind. If he's behind you, we're going to smell Grubers, not you.
Yeah.
You won't smell Grubers unless he's walking backwards.
Gust of wind. That's what it is.
That's
It
it.
was that plum pudding.
I'll express to the group something stinks, and it may or may not be Gruber.
So, okay, can we smell it now, or is it only Martin that can smell this?
Now that he's mentioned it, yeah, then you can definitely start smelling it.
Whoever smelt it, doubt it. Sorry, Martin.
Yeah, Martin.
You got me.
Farting, Martin.
Could we discern whether it's like vegetable rot or a meaty rot, a flesh rot? Is it?
Make a wisdom.
I mean, have we smelt dead animals before?
Yeah, give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Oh,
I have some.
First roll.
But not today.
Let's see. Well, it's only a 12. That's close enough. You think this is some kind of vegetation smell. With your good badger nose.
Okay. Does the smell smell like it's coming from the stream or off in the distance?
Do you want to investigate? Like try to track it down?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll let you go lead the track down of the smell, following your nose.
Yeah.
All right. So give me another wisdom check. See how close you can manage to get to the source.
Not very well.
Yeah, you stumble on some rocks and you splash
I
down
tell you what,
water.
Crikes, let me try this.
Have I ever passed a single check on any of these?
Nope.
Well done, Martin.
Well, no, Martin, as a scout,
We're like this.
Yeah, as a scout, you have advantage.
Okay, we'll try that again.
Take the highest roll.
Oh my god, exactly the blooming
You,
same.
you need a badger's nose for this.
I
Pick the higher one, Martin.
I don't get these rolls. It's 3 1s and a 2. What's roll 20 doing to us?
We're just getting the bad ones out of the way now.
Yeah, it's not roll 20, it's the players.
Right.
I'm afraid.
That's it. Go
All
on,
right,
let's
so-
use your badger's nose then.
Get my badger's nose out.
But Martin, you do stumble ahead, and we were able to follow the scent, but you went a little too close to the source without noticing. And you put your face right into a bundle of flowers that are hanging down over the stream, and spores get released from the flowers,
Oh no!
and they poof through the air, and so you immediately feel some poison entering your system, and you take 2 points of poison damage.
Whoops.
I'm now thinking we should have asked Jonas for some healing potions.
Yeah.
I am down to 3 hit points, guys.
And you start hacking and coughing and trying to wave it away.
No.
Obviously, you found the source of that particular smell.
I found it. I didn't need a badger's nose.
Is it of a similar smell? It's not.
What's that?
This
It's not the
isn't in
same
river, though,
smell,
is
is it? What he's disturbed.
this
It's not.
This isn't what we're looking for.
No.
It's
You
different.
found something else, Martin.
So this smell is slightly different. This is like a fruity kind of rot smell. And then once the air clears again, that other smell comes back, and it's coming from upstream.
Do you think this was to try and hide the smell a little bit?
Possibly.
I would imagine it's just some natural growing plant that he's gone and shoved his face in because he's a fucking idiot.
Are these plants, do they grow naturally around here?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called
True.
a
I'm an idiot.
Maybe the contamination's natural.
they're called rot flowers.
Ah,
Well done. Well done.
I discovered something, folks. There you go.
And if it wasn't nighttime and you hadn't been,
If only we'd slept.
yeah, you would have been. Oh, watch out for those fellas.
You wandered off slightly too far
when we
away
get
from the
back.
court,
If
didn't
we
you?
get back.
Okay, I will clear my nose. I'll go, okay, let's
Right.
do this again properly.
Come on, back to the stream.
And I will
Let's
try
follow
and
it along.
follow the stream and the smell of rot.
So as
The
you
new smell of rot.
continue, eventually the smell gets worse and worse until it's almost overwhelming. And about that time, you enter a clearing, and then moonlight actually shines down through into the clearing. And between you, there's a little sliver of sky, and there's some moonlight coming down. And in front of you, you see another enormous tree. And it looks like a gigantic, massive, old oak tree. It's not as big as the Ellendroth tree, but it's still huge and ancient. You see that most of the leaves have fallen from the branches, and so it looks crooked and sinister in a way, silhouetted against the lit up sky behind it. And the stream leads straight to the tree, right up to the roots of the tree. And you even see the water is gurgling out almost like it's coming from a spring at the bottom of the tree.
Does the tree have 3 trunks, and do its branches look like tentacles?
It does not.
Oh, that's
Is there
a different game.
any signs of life around it? Any movement?
Us.
Here you go. Switching it over. There is life, and as you approach, you see some tiny little lights coming out. This is a different image. I mean, the tree's bigger than this, but Andrew Beckwith did this art, so I'm just using it for this purpose. But you see some tiny little lights that Martin, you recognize as fey creatures, and they come zipping out and then zip back and disappear. And so that's the only kind of movement you see. Otherwise, it's just like pure blackness.
Right.
But when you look around in the woods, like a lot of you also see every now and then it looks like fireflies coming and going and just disappearing.
Ooh, I'm not sure about this.
This feels very much. Remember that 80s TV series, Robin of Sherwood?
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Well,
Do we know anything about Fae? Are they dangerous? Are they something to be feared?
Who is the? Do you have a sage? Who's the sage?
I'm a priest. I'm not a sage.
No one picked the sage. Okay, they're the ones who are super smart and know everything about everything.
Oh, we're screwed.
Yeah. We probably can't even do a medic stability check between us.
Let me turn the volume down a bit. There we go.
well, I've got fairly high intelligence, I think, for a hedgehog.
So yeah, make an intelligence check.
What sort of racist comment was that for a hedgehog?
There we go.
Yeah, so you've heard legends of magical creatures that live in some places in the woods, but you don't obviously you don't know the word fae. You just heard legends of forest spirits, and you don't know anyone that's ever seen them. But this is something that people say have been found in areas of the forest, like deep secluded areas, and they usually protect their areas so that strangers can't just come wandering in like you all just did.
So do we assume because they haven't attacked us and killed us
Yeah,
that they must think that we're here for good purpose?
I think we ought to try and communicate with them and let them know that we're here to help.
That's why we elected you the leader, Gruber.
Full of good ideas.
So,
Did you say the river runs under the roots?
It looks like there's a bubbling spring coming out from under the roots. Yeah.
so I'm going to speak out. Protectors of the forest, we are here to help. Show yourself.
You see a couple lights flick on and flick off, and then it almost looks to you as if the tree itself starts bending your direction, and the limbs move a bit. And then in front of you, right above the stream, stepping out of the wood, right out of the trunk, as if it was part of the trunk, is a creature. And it looks like in the picture here, it looks almost like a deer or an elk, but her skin is covered in like bark-like texture. And she says, and you hear this sort of echoing magical voice that echoes throughout the whole area. She says, "Step forth, strangers."
Step forward.
Step forth, she said. I'm going to take exactly 4 steps forward.
Come, I
I'll
wish
go
to
right up to her. I don't mind.
speak with you.
I'm not too bright, no how.
All right, so Martin, you walk right up.
Yep.
Yeah, up 4 steps. She said take 4 steps.
So
I heard.
as you get closer, the smell gets like really intense. It's nasty, and then the tree, suddenly a branch comes down swinging towards you, and she holds out her hoof-like hand, and she says, "Wait!" And then the tree stops. The branch. It was just it looks like it was probably about a 2-foot thick branch that would have just knocked you half a mile.
There's now an additional smell to the rot as well. I may have cracked myself.
And she says, "Why have you come?"
I turn to Gruber and I kind of look, and I look back and I say, "Well, we're looking for a missing scout and trying to find out what's caused the befouling of the river."
She says, "You have found the source. It is here."
Well, why is this happening?
She says, "I know not. I only know that below this tree, the roots have delved into something unnatural." She says, "I and the tree are almost as one, and we have been for as long as memory holds. Something new has happened. Something has burrowed beneath, and the rot is destroying us both." And now that you're closer, you can see that there's flakes and chunks of her skin that are blackened and rotten, and half falling off. And you look at her hooves, and there's actually bits of bone like poking through her skin.
You've definitely seen better days.
She says, "My life and that of my tree is almost over. You may have come too late."
Well, maybe we can help. Is there any signs of this burrow she talked about?
Is there any way down?
She says, "Follow me." And she half stumbles and half walks around the roots and away from the stream on the other side of the tree, covered in vines and moss and hidden by bushes. She points and says, down there is where it began. Burrowing beetles came and dug holes, and something has gone into those holes and left a rot. It is destroying us."
So do you think if we kill these beetles, it'll stop the rot, right?
She says, "I hope there will be no killing.
If we persuade these beetles to leave...
Yeah.
She says, "That would be my hope."
Okay.
You
haven't seen a squirrel, have you?
She says, "Squirrel, yes,
Lizzie.
I have." And she says, "She is over there." And she points, and laying in a little grassy area is a squirrel laying on her back, unconscious. Says, I must warn you, if you stay too long, you may perish as she has.
Is there nothing we can do for her?
Do you investigate?
Well, I'm asking her this before I go and investigate.
She says, "I know not. I have not approached her body."
Very considerate of you.
Okay, I'm going to go and approach the body then.
I'll scoot on over.
Yeah. Send over our healer.
When you get there, you can see that she...
If you're going to send the healer over, no one's going.
Yeah.
No, I am a healer.
There's a healer.
Okay, he can go then. I'll stay where I am.
But
I'll get the disease.
you find her not dead. She's barely breathing.
I'll soon sort that out.
Which way, though?
Yeah.
The way we're rolling tonight.
Yeah.
So she is alive. So
she's alive.
That is good.
Yep. She is alive. But if you spend some time, a few minutes, like investigating, then you can see that she's suffering from a poison, some kind of poison, and that it's probably has to do with contact or breathing something in. But if you can give her some attention, then you may be able to, or get her somewhere where the air is cleaner, then you may be able to keep her alive.
Do I have to touch her when I do the laying on hands thing? I would imagine, sir.
For to heal her, yes.
Contamination. Don't touch her. Oh shit.
So your god is Calmadden, or Forged. One of the rules that I built in the Dark Forest is that and you choose your deity, you choose your god. Especially, it's not super important for a regular, like a non-war monk, but for a war monk, it's important because your god has a spell associated with that god, and you have advantage to roll that one spell. So you're more of a war monk because Calmadden is the god of war.
Yeah.
So you have the advantage on Smite, which is Calmadden's spell. But you can also cast Mercy's Touch, which is the other spell that you know. And Mercy's Touch it's like a healing spell. So,
I'll not cast Smite on her. I don't think that's. It's not called for. Not yet.
Yeah, but you can try to cast Mercy's Touch.
Yeah.
There's also another rule that I have in here that I've only tried out a few times, which is it's called Sacrifice. And if you're willing to take 1d6 damage,
no, I'm not.
You can automatically succeed on a roll. Exactly.
I've only got 6 hit points. That doesn't make any sense.
You're guaranteed not to die on a d6.
That's when I'll roll high, obviously. And then if I go down, that's the hero go.
You would make a spell check. The DC is 11. If you fail your spell check, then I also have another rule. If you fail your spell check the first time you try to roll a spell, you don't lose the ability to use that spell. It's a house rule.
All right.
You don't lose the ability to use that spell to the next day until you've succeeded at least once.
So it's Mercy's Touch, but with advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll read that rule out now so we all had it straight.
So I will do my thing, or try to.
So,
come on, squirrel, wake up.
Oh,
Yes.
you succeeded. All right, so that would be 1d6 plus 2.
Where's the ducks thing on this thing? D6 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Imagine if that was your sacrifice roll. We'd be like, oh yeah.
So you call on the distant god Calmadden, and he hears your prayer, and healing energy flows through your hands into the squirrel, and a moment later her eyes flutter open, and she looks up at you and she says, "Where am I? What happened?"
I'm not quite sure, miss.
She realizes where she is at that moment, and she says, "Don't go in that hole. There's horrible things in there. Horrible things."
There's horrible things out here. There's horrible things everywhere. But we're here to go in them holes.
She says, "Oh, I tried to help them, but obviously I failed. You've saved my life." She gives you a big hug. She says, "Thank you."
Oh no, I don't like being touched.
She's a squirrel. So she's like literally just all over you, hugging you.
Calm down, miss. Calm
every
down.
direction. Yeah.
We're gonna sort this out. You just sit on over there. Next to that, I'll point at the deer person, the bark lady. You stay above ground here, and we're gonna go down and sort these holes out.
Just before we go, you wouldn't happen to have any spare torches, healing potions, anything like that before we go, would you?
She says, "Oh, I do have this," and she pulls out a little pouch, and she hands it to you. She says, "Please return it to me when you're done with it. It's a healing salve." She says, you take it and you put it upon a wound, and it can heal it. I don't think it'll do much for poison, but for any wound you might suffer, it will
Does
heal
it
it.
cure worms?
You can do it once per day. She says, I've never put it on my bottom, but you could try it.
I hand it to old Dark Eyes there.
No, you keep hold of that, Martin. I've got my special powers. You might need that.
I've got nowhere to put it.
Oh, well, I've used a torch. I have room.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
We're
So
back.
if something happens to me, you can use it on me, then, can't you?
I'll stick that inside my pouch. Right then.
There we go.
Let's go.
Miss, did you see any beetles?
She says, no, I did not see any beetles.
I know what's going on here. It's beetle poo.
She says,
You're a phicophiliac, aren't you?
No.
fungus.
Insects, they get foliage and they take it down underground and it rots. Or if they're like dung beetles, they shit, don't they? And I bet it's contaminated the water.
I think you have an obsession, young man,
What, with beetles or with shit?
with fecal matter.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
With beetle matter.
Well, let's go and sort this shit out.
What? Okay.
Let's
Lead
go.
the way, Martin.
Oh, okay.
Go on, Martin. Be brave.
I draw my rapier and I take a torch.
Are you still? You're injured, aren't you? Can I do?
Yeah, I was going to say, can't you?
Yeah.
Can I offer to do my Mercy's touch on Martin
Yes, you
so he
can
doesn't like die within?
spam your spell again.
This is where I critical fail and kill him.
Don't critical fail.
So
please.
I advantage again.
No, not with advantage.
Not with advantage.
That's only for smite.
Sorry, Martin. It's not gonna work.
Come on.
Did that roll?
You're so optimistic.
No, it hasn't. The roll hasn't popped up yet.
Taking your time, roll 20.
I think my connection might be a bit bad. No?
No, it's still not rolling.
Not yet.
Must have been a success.
I assume so, yeah.
Oh, no, it did. I can see it now. Yeah, it said getting 100 hit points back.
Brilliant.
Yeah, go up 2 levels.
Well,
Maybe roll a physical dice at your end.
Oh, how do I do that?
I'll roll for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheers.
There we go. Success. I rolled a 10.
It might be worth closing your character sheet and reopening it.
10 plus your wisdom modifier is 12. So roll a d6
I'll try.
plus 2 for healing.
D6. Oh, that worked.
Woohoo!
All
There
right.
you go.
So
I am back up to full. Thank you very much,
What's that? 5 hit points?
Could me.
Massive 5 hit points.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid.
I am
rock
unstoppable.
Scuba.
Okay, so you I just switched maps for you so you can see your,
Yeah, I'm just going to go in and share the character art again so that people can see
your
it
spot here.
before we go through the door.
All right. So these guys, I'm trying to arrange everybody here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Clear it out of the way. There we go.
I'm resisting the temptation to completely zoom out to see how large the map is. I'm really struggling.
This is a little one. This is a small map.
No, but because I don't want to sort of like spoil it, if that makes sense.
Oh, right.
So
Okay, so who are you going to send in first? So
Martin,
I'll
Right.
go first. I've lit a torch and I've got a rapier in the other hand.
Yeah.
all right. So you guys are down took 3 torches for the journey and for everything that just happened. So you're starting off down 3 torches. So
okay, I've still got 3. So
okay,
Take
now
one of yours off.
actually, Rob, do you want to swap? Because I'll never be able to hold a torch. Do you want to swap a torch for the healing salve, and I'll
Yeah.
have the healing, and
Yeah,
then you
okay,
hold
yeah.
a torch? Because obviously, if a torch goes down, it makes sense for you to light
Yeah,
have a
to do
spare
it,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
so we're going to start crawling rounds now, but we're not going to do initiative. I'm going to I'm going to skip that part for crawling rounds. I'm just going to ask everybody what you do per round, and then you can act as a group. And then, unless you guys want to play with crawling rounds where we roll initiative and you go one at a time for each.
No, don't.
No,
Okay.
it's good.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can move those guys out.
Just put this in order.
There we go. I'll move them over there. There we go. Okay. So Martin, you're going first?
Yep.
So if you all just want to announce what you're going to do, and then we can do it.
I'm just going to head down the tunnel.
And that's 1:32. Torch timer has begun. All right. So you enter the tunnel and you look in. So you immediately see, and I have a description of this. You immediately see that this tunnel is, first of all, the smell is almost overwhelming. It is intense, and here we go. It's intense, and it smells like not rotten dead animal, but it smells like the rot of fungus and mold.
Yeah.
And you've all seen black mold here and there, natural black mold. Here, the black mold is on the tunnel walls. It's so thick, it looks like it's spongy. And there's several different hues and colors to it. And you can see that the roots of the tree also have burrowed, they're penetrating and burrowing, and they're around and surrounding the tunnel in here. But the air is damp and it's rot. And you see colors like black and gray and green and mustard clinging to the roots and the walls. And
I will be extra careful not to touch any of it.
there's also, there's spongy fungal growths also sagging like rotten fish gills from overhead, and then also attached to the roots as well.
Do they react to the torch at all?
Do you try to torch a piece of it? You hold your torch.
Well, I'm not. I just get the torch close to it, I think.
No, it doesn't move. It has no motion at all.
Hey, Martin, why don't you push it with your face like you did with that plant earlier?
Hey, lesson learned. Lesson learned. You got to try these things to know that they don't work.
Damn my badger's nose. I wish I had a beak.
My beak does a d6 damage. I bet you do.
So the mold's on the floor.
Do beaks smell?
On the ground, so it's like 360 filling the tunnel.
Ooh.
You do see a couple spots where the squirrel's feet touched, but she didn't get far.
Okay. I think I'm going to try and light some of it on fire.
Okay. So you hold the torch against it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my torch out ready, just in case it goes out by putting it up against it.
And this is where we find it's highly flammable and it ignites and we all die.
Yeah. I'm still not in the tunnel yet. I'm just.
It's not super flammable, so you hold your light to it, and it just kind of melts but gives off a gas. So the whole tunnel starts just filling with gas, and all kinds of spores get
Take a
released.
step back once that's happened then.
So
might it be an idea to make a face covering so we're not breathing it in?
Yeah, give me a Constitution check
Okay.
from your test.
Oh.
No.
Luck token.
Yeah, I think I might have to look token that one.
Collapses again.
Oh, spam again!
Oh no! That was like last time you got the same dice
It
roll.
was, wasn't it?
Same, twice in a row.
Oh boy.
I swear, digital dice hate me.
He's
Okay.
out of here.
All right. Well, since you only breathed it, you take half the damage. You take 2 points of damage.
There's no point in
actually,
healing.
your Constitution drops by 2. That's what.
Oh. Does my hit points drop by 2 as well?
Yeah, because at first level you add your Constitution modifier. I don't know what it is. Your Constitution modifier.
It's 1.
All right. So then you would subtract 1 hit point
Okay.
temporarily. So your Constitution goes down by 2, which takes off 1 hit point. But you do feel you feel it get into your chest, and it's not gone. So you don't know what it is that it's going to do to you, but you feel like it hasn't gone away. Whatever it is, it's gotten into your lungs. It's gotten into your chest. So you're for the second time this night.
I have a plan. We need to go and get a couple of beavers and get them to divert the river upstream.
Right, I'm going to take the torch off Martin,
Okay.
and
It's a good idea.
I'm going to step forward.
And collapse.
Okay.
Has the tunnel cleared of the gas at all?
It just was a burst.
Okay. Well, we know not to do that. I'll follow Gruber.
So Gruva, make an intelligence check for me.
Can I make a suggestion?
Roll better.
No. Why don't we run, dear boys?
Well, we have found the squirrel.
What movement have we got?
As in, like, let's just run through this.
Yeah.
this
I thought you meant run away.
God, I'm too stupid to think of that.
The big brave badger was like willing to go along with that plan.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not what I meant.
It just wants to go home and play with his collection of poo.
Just thinking of protecting this.
All right. So that was our first crawling round. It just took a bit. So as you move forward, you can see there are little patches that seem like you if you're very careful, you could step around some of the mold.
So my running idea is stupid. That's what you're saying.
I don't know. You run and we'll tell you.
Yeah. I think we run through this bit just to get through.
Well, with your torchlight, who's got the torch? I think that
I've got it now.
Gruber.
Let me just make sure that torch is shining far enough. Close that. There we go. Gruba, dynamic lighting. It is. Let me just bright light. 20 feet. And low light. There we go.
Ooh.
Okay, that's where your torch actually shows you, and you can. And so now, like Crickless, you wouldn't have made that suggestion because you can see that it's just everywhere. There's no. It's coating the walls and floor and everything everywhere you're going.
No one said I was bright. No one said I could see well.
But Gruba was able to perceive and look down and see that if you tread carefully, you can work your way around it.
Yeah.
But if you move quickly, he probably would suggest that that's the quickest way to die.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think setting fire to it might be the quickest way to die.
So I'm going to move over to here to avoid the ones on the floor.
All right. Before you go any further, we'll keep doing crawling around, and so everyone can announce what they're going to do, and then we can do it.
I'm just going to be looking around, making sure we don't stand on anything on the floor, and I've got my battle axe out ready as well.
Okay.
Do any of the tunnels appear to have more molding than the others?
It looked like the entrance did have the most amount of mold from where you're standing right now, but you do see it pretty much everywhere.
All right.
Martin, what are you doing?
I'm just following Gruber.
Okay, and then
Rapier at the ready.
What are you doing?
I'm following Martin, following Gruber.
All right, and Crickless, same.
No. I want to smell out down the tunnel, see if any of the tunnels, the smell of rot is stronger in any of the tunnels, which might give us an idea of exactly which one has got these horrible beetles down.
So you're just going to have a sniff in these 3 different directions?
Yeah, because my nose has never failed me apart from the only time that it did, which is the only time I tried it.
Well, give me a wisdom check.
And now.
Well, like, I can't be on like 0% all night, surely. Surely not.
Is there something wrong with our... Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. 90. I don't know why it's
That's
blacked
better.
out, but yeah, it's back now.
There we go.
Yeah, it grayed out for some reason.
All right. You feel like it's strongest straight ahead.
Well, that's exactly where I was going. That's good.
Okay, I'm going to point out the strongest smell is in front.
What's that? Split the party?
With
Okay. So now that you've identified that, and everyone else is following Gruba, you're moving ahead straight ahead?
Yeah. Keep together as a bunch. I'm going to stay at the back, sort of still trying to sort of listen out in case anything tries to come up from sneak up from behind.
So you can move up to near in this round, which is like 30 feet or so, and then we'll do another crawling round. Determine if you want to just keep moving ahead.
Can we hear anything like scuttling beetles or anything like that?
Good question. From where? Who's asking? This is Martin.
Martin. Yeah.
Actually, Cricolas does hear some skittering from the tunnel to the east down there, back where you were.
let's carry on going west.
Okay. All right. So you arrive here. You can see that the tunnel is starting to open up into a larger chamber. We'll do another crawling round, starting with Gruba. What are you going to do?
So I'm going to come through to like here.
Okay. Well, before you move, everyone just announce what they're going to do. So you're just going to move forward.
Yeah, I'm just going to move forward into the center.
And everybody else going to follow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listening, smelling, trying to make as much attention to my senses and of what's going on in here.
Great. It's a wide open chamber. It has a little bit less of the mold and the rot in it, but still, as you get into some of the cramped corners and nooks, say like over there to the west, you can see it's just filled with fuzzy black and mustard and gray mold and pieces of fungus. And again, everywhere there's roots penetrating from above from the tree. And then there's a tunnel. You see there's a tunnel to the north, and then to the east, the chamber continues on.
So
Which tunnel does the rot smell the worst from?
From here, you can't tell any difference.
But you said the sound came from the east, yeah? Or is it back to the east?
Back closer to the entrance to the east.
Okay. I think let's get to the cause of the smell first, and then let's go back and then possibly.
So
if the smell's the same, I think these will join up to one room.
Yeah.
Then if it makes no
odds. It opens out quite big to the east from where we are now. Much bigger area than we've come across before.
Yeah.
So you want to move which direction? You're all going to move to the east.
Head east.
Okay.
I want to head over to the east.
And are you leading the way?
Yeah.
Okay. So you carry the torch down, and right as you get right about there, give me a dexterity check.
Oh, it would be dexterity check, wouldn't it?
I look when the games master goes, "Who's leading the way?" He's going, "Who's walking into the trap?" And you got a 4. Well done.
You step on a squishy piece of ground. It looks like a hole that someone had dug there that it filled in with so much mold and rotten fungus that it looked like solid ground. Okay. And your foot just goes straight down in it in a huge puff of black mold spores fills the air around you.
Immediately hold my breath.
All right. Make a Constitution check.
Oh,
Oh my god!
there you go. I'm going to use my luck. There we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's better.
All right. So you do manage to hold your breath. Martin, see if you can hold your breath. You're close enough within the range.
Oh no. Oh.
Hooray.
All right. So you both manage to quickly hold your breath as these spores puff up all around you. And you extract your foot, and you can see that it's all now your paw is covered with bits of mold and fungus.
I'm going to try and shake it off a little bit.
Hold nose as well.
I will do that. I will hold my nose like this.
Okay.
A voice from above says, "Hold your nose."
That was your god.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can continue on now. If you want to continue east.
Yeah.
As we're
Wait.
going,
Hold on. That implies there's something humanoid down here, not beetles.
Or do you investigate the hole?
That's a deliberate trap. From your description, yeah, I guess we need to investigate for what you were saying. But yeah, I want to have a look.
Okay, so when you investigate it does look like it was dug by a creature and like an insect. What do you do to investigate? Describe what you do.
Get down, have a look, and kind of see how it was made. Because
put your nose right in it. Is that what you're saying?
You go
no.
I'm beacon there.
I'm going to keep a distance because I might not be dumb, but I'm a wise old. I'm not actually a wise old bird either. But yeah, I'm going to carefully look and just I kind of want to see how it was made. As in, was it an accidental hole, or something that's been dug by something? So
the dear lady told us what we're digging the holes. The beetles.
Yeah. So Erm's right. It looks like it was dug out by beetles.
Which is that's kind of frightening that a insect creature is deliberately making traps.
What do you mean? We're animals. We can build traps. Why can't insects build traps?
That's a very good point. I hate you.
Insects are evil, are they not?
I suggest
nearly as bad as nuns.
Press on carefully.
Press on.
Agreed.
Okay. So
it might be worth using your bow, Martin, to put the ground in front of you as you're moving to.
Now I'm not holding a torch. I will swap out my rapier for the bow.
Gruba has a 10-foot pole, right?
Yeah.
Does it?
If he's got a pole, yeah, you do a pole then. That's likely to be a distance.
This is where we
go. Grubas, how are your feet?
That means I've got to put my battle axe away, unless someone else wants to handle the torch.
I'll take if you've got the pole, I'll take the torch.
I'll have a pole and a battle axe, and you take the torch.
That's fine. I'll keep my rapier out then. So yeah.
All right. So you're gonna prod ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the 10-foot pole, you're able to you poke around and you find more areas where there's divots and gullies and holes. And with the 10-foot pole, those puffs of rot and more mold spores, they come poofing out, but you're far enough away from it where you don't need to make any checks.
Right. Cool. Right. So where do we want to head?
So yeah, you have some options here. The tunnel continues to the east, and then there's another branch going north.
I'll have a bit of a listen and see if I can hear anything.
It looks really narrow, the one to the north. Can we fit through that?
You don't hear any sounds from any directions. Everything is just dead.
And
Why?
does the tunnel to the north look a little bit narrow for us all to get through?
It is very narrow, so but it looks like you could squeeze through.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk.
I tell you what, let me scout ahead to see if we can see anything. I might be able to remain unseen. Emphasis on might.
Are you bring the torch with you? Because you'll
I was going
definitely
to say, if somebody stands quite close with the torch, then I can squeeze through, have a quick look, and then come back if it's something bad.
Okay, well, I stand there.
Okay, and then I will very carefully and quietly try and squeeze through.
Okay, you're able to. I mean, with your side, you're able to get through there really easily.
Yeah.
All right, and then you get to the other side, and you can see that the tunnel here slopes downward, and it starts widening out pretty significantly.
Okay, I will motion to everybody if they can get through, they can come through, and I will make a bit of room for them.
Did you think a muscular badger like me can fit through there?
But you're running out of light, so you can't see far into this new.
Just breathe in.
Okay.
Well, if you go ahead one more, Martin, and then I'll come and step into there.
So from here, you can see that this chamber opens up. There's a little stream, thin stream of mucky water that's cutting across the floor here with glowing fungus sprouting at its banks. It's not enough light for you actually to see by, but if it was total dark, you would be able to see it in the dark. And there's stones alongside its banks that are also glistening with slime.
Okay, I'll take the torch back off Gruber.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead with your pole?
Yeah, I'll go ahead with the pole.
Okay, when you get to here, you suddenly see the slime on the rocks start to coalesce and pull together, and it forms into a blob that almost like a jellyfish rises up off of the ground and comes toward you.
Oh dear.
Should we go the other way?
Tentacles dripping with watery substance.
I guess this isn't the Beatles. This is not John. It's not Ringo.
Roll initiative. So we'll handle initiative. We could do it the Shadowdark way. If someone wants to roll, whoever's the highest will start with you, and then we'll go right to left on my screen for whoever goes next in the order.
So it's starting off with Brit at the moment, yeah. So Ern will go first.
That muscular badger.
All right, so we're starting off with Dark Eyes, and then I'm next, and then Gruba, then Martin, and then Crickless.
Yeah.
All right. So so you're where are you? You're back there near the back, and you in the torchlight you see this glistening ochre colored jelly. It looks like a floating jellyfish just rise up off the ground, inflating as it comes. Slimy water dripping off of it, and tentacles start to flail, and it comes hurtling towards Gruba. What do you
do? My spell, God's Blessing Smite. Is that my action, and then it happens next go? It makes my weapon magical, and I get +1.
No, with Smite you can cast it with your attack.
Oh, so it's instantaneous. So can I move through my bird friend?
You can pass in through any of your allies.
Okay, so I'm just gonna scream out a battle cry, probably praising my god, and I will cast the God's Blessing. So Smite, isn't it? +2. So if I click on Oh, I've got to cast the spell, haven't I? That's it. Oh, is that a failure? 7, isn't it? Can I use my luck?
You can use your luck token.
Yeah. So just re-roll, don't I? Just do it again.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
And then I do the hammer attack. Yeah. Is that right?
That is right. So you get to add 7 damage.
Oh, look at that. So has that added in the plus? Will it have added in the plus
Yeah,
one?
you need to roll for the smite now.
Oh, and what's the smite? It was half your level rounded down or something, plus 1.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, just
I don't know.
that
I
up.
can't remember. I read it and I still can't remember.
I wrote it and I can't remember.
Oh, damage D6.
Yeah. So next are D6.
Plus 1 to attack, plus add half your level rounded down.
There you go.
So it's a D6, yeah. D6, where's the dice?
It would be D6 plus 1. Whoa. Okay.
Bloody hell, there was some good. I'm getting everybody's good rolls. You do.
You
really.
are.
So that's 14 damage in total.
Wow.
Die, jelly monster.
Well, you actually destroyed it in 1 hit.
Oh, praise be.
You really are a big, strong badger.
Mighty badger.
Mighty badger.
So your mighty warhammer smashes through it. Goo goes splattering everywhere,
And kills
and then, but fortunately, it's just minor bits of it. So you can, but as it hits you in your fur, it's just little burns of acid and smoke coming off of it.
Oh no.
Gross.
What does it? Is it giving off this odor? What we've been smelling everywhere, or is that actually from the slime and the fungus?
It is not giving off the odor. And as you standing there in the torchlight and you look down, you see some glimmering in the stream down below.
Metallic glimmering, or
You want to investigate?
Poke at it with my pole.
You poke it with, okay. So you poke it around, and it looks like some little gemstones.
ooh.
Oh, I'll try and scoop them out a little bit with the end of the pole.
All right. So you can't really do much with the end of the pole. You're gonna have to get down there with something else. You just shuffle them around in there with the pole.
Martin, put your hands in there. You've got good hands.
Yeah.
He's more than likely to do it with his face.
Yeah. Use your nose, your little mouse nose, and
Gem
get
bobbing, arms behind his back. Like
Bobbing for gems. that old schoolboy activity.
The water does look really tainted, and
Oh, maybe not.
They're not going anywhere. Shall we get them on the way back out?
I mean, if we can solve the problem of all the rot, then we can potentially come back and
I think that's a
get these
fair
things
idea.
done. At least we know they're here. So
Oh, I thought I'd solved it.
yeah.
Not quite yet.
Oh,
Right. So we will carry on.
Okay.
So,
Same order as last time.
yeah. So I'll go and step past Ern and start to.
Now I've moved in, I've realised it's Ern, not I've been thinking it was Ern, as in with an M.
yeah, it's Ern.
So
I just thought he kept forgetting his name and he was going,
We all do that.
Oh.
okay. So you get to this tunnel, and it narrows down again. Again, if you move carefully through it, you'll be able to avoid the mold and the
Just go a
fungus.
bit at a time. Don't want to go too far ahead either, so people can't see.
don't go too far, old badger.
No.
Where's your torchlight? So when you get to here, you can see that the tunnel opens up into another wider chamber. And the little stream that was in the other room, it looks like it's cutting across through here as well. And again, the something detects your presence the warmth of your bodies, and it rises up out of the slimy stream water.
Oh, another one.
Oh, another one.
I'm just going to sit back and wait for Ern to kill it. I'm just going to do this. La, 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 la.
Gruber's got this.
We could
Are we
stay.
doing initiative, or are we staying?
We could stay with the same initiative if you want, and then it was you had your turn. This thing rises up. We'll just stay with the same initiative, and
We'll do that as long as you don't get to go first.
I get to go first. So there we go.
Surprise!
But it doesn't surprise you, so it doesn't get a surprise round. But it as you step around the corner, it was already lurching up, and then its tentacles flop out at you. Sickly ochre-looking, disgusting tentacles, and it lashes out at Gruba, and do a tentacle roll here. Ooh, all right, 17, which is going to hit you.
Hit, yeah.
Yep, you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And let me double check on how many attacks it gets. Oh, it gets 2 attacks.
Oh no.
No, actually, no, just 1. All right. It's good. So attacks you, does 1 point of damage. Now we're on to Grubo. What do you do?
I am going to make a battle cry, and I'm going to hit it with my battle axe.
Okay.
Do your battle cry for a luck point.
So my battle cry, I gain a +1 to attack and damage, plus half my level to the bonus rounded down, and it lasts for a number of rounds equal to your level. So I take it will be is it another +1? So it'll be +2?
At first level, it's plus, yeah, so you get a +2 with your battle cry.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So I will hit on my battle axe. And then it'll be 22, and that'll be 6 damage.
All right. So you slash it. Your axe goes right through it, does no damage, and now it separates into 2 floating blobs.
Wow.
So now there are 2 of them. They're a little bit smaller than the original. Let's see. Oh, not 3. There we go. Something went wrong. Refresh page. What happened here? Oh, I got cut off.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There
We
go.
win.
I'm back.
Oh,
We lose.
yeah.
There you go. So slashing damage is no good.
There we go.
Well, I don't know, boy. You've managed to make 2 of the fuckers.
Yeah.
All right, Martin,
Trying to make it fair.
you just saw
Ooh.
this happen.
Well, I've got my rapier at the ready.
We're all
I guess-
scared now.
I guess I'll take a slash at the nearest one, or a poke.
And make 3 or 4. I'm
Well,
not
if
good
I-
at math.
If I kill it, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, rapier. 12
Ooh,
Nice.
look at that damage.
and
12
8
hits.
damage.
8 damage. Wow. Okay, so your rapier does not split it up again, and you manage to poke a hole in it, and goo and jelly sort of flops out and pours onto the floor. You did real damage to it.
See, Gruber, that's how it's done, my boy.
You got to poke it.
Got to poke it.
Okay, and then we have Cricklis.
Okay, I'm going to come around the corner and I'm going to poke it really hard with an arrow that's flying from my bow. That's the plan until I roll. I'm going to shoot the one that has already been poked. So I'm guessing it's this one here.
Yes.
Oh, flippity, flippity, flip, flip.
What?
Have you spent your luck?
No, I'm not going to waste my luck token
Keep
here.
it, keep it, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
you did a dexterity roll, not a
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't do an
attack.
attack roll, did I? Do you want me to re-roll it? Yeah. It's probably going to get worse.
No, it'll be.
Sparko. There we go.
Ooh, look at that!
That's
Look at that damage. A whole 1, 2 damage.
Might be
Alright.
enough to kill it.
Yeah, your arrow rips through it. It's not doesn't quite destroy it, but it rips through it, and it looks like it's in about to fall in pieces. It's not in good shape.
It's got 1 hit point, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you just know it.
Yep.
See, I told you I never miss, regardless of how much I drink. As I take a swig of cider that's left in my backpack.
Earn dark eyes.
I will earn. Will move on through, and I'll go for the one that's not been hit. And can I do the repeat of before? Do the spellimajig?
Yes, you can, and roll your spell check with advantage.
Where is my cut sheet's gone missing. Earn. Come on, load up. Tick. So smite with advantage.
Yep.
So that is that.
That's
Does
it.
that pass? Does it pass?
17.
And then it's just a normal attack. Yeah, one. Is that hit?
You're on fire.
Oh, good. And then so it's a D6 extra for the spell, isn't it?
Correct.
Have it.
We'll all sit down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take
No,
it.
there's still that one standing with 1 hit point.
It's all right. Gruber's
Wait.
going to make it two of the creatures in a second.
We'll be here all night.
Oh, hang on. No. I'm going to read about that spell that I wrote again really quick.
I was thinking that there's no you would just do it every time as
you don't get the D6.
All
So
right.
You add it's +1 to attack and damage plus an extra half your level rounded down. So you end up at +2 to attack and damage.
All right.
And your weapon counts as magical.
Yeah, that's what I read it as.
Yes, you don't get the extra
It has got
D6.
D6 in the comments thing.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it does. It says D6. But what I'd have to check. But when I read it, I understood it as you cast the spell and you get it on your next turn. Otherwise, you're just going to use it every turn.
Yeah. So here's a spell description. As part of your melee or ranged attack, you channel Calmadon's Fury into a single weapon. The next time you hit, gain +1 to attack and damage, plus 1/2 your level rounded down. Your weapon counts as magical for the attack. So you can, as part of your melee or range attack, you can cast the spell. And the spell stays with your weapon until the next time you hit. So you're infusing Thor's energy into it.
So I suppose theoretically you should cast the spell because rules as written you can only cast a spell as your action. So and then the very next turn
action.
you then get to do an attack action on the following turn.
Yeah, otherwise it's a little bit broken it. But it does say in the damage roll 1d6.
Yeah, so I don't know where that came from. That's wrong.
That'll be the basic damage of the weapon on a normal attack, won't it?
Yeah, that's the normal attack for your
Oh yeah, it says apply damage type. Yeah, D, and then it says 2d6 poison, 12d8 fire. I don't know what that means.
You're
so is it still alive or have I nerfed it?
This one, so you did 8 plus an additional 2, and that's 10. So you actually splatter this one.
Yeah.
And splish.
Better than your gunfighter.
Okay. And then this one, it's on its last tentacles here, but it does lash out at Gruba again. And you take 1 point of searing acidic damage.
That's quite nice that you rolled 1 twice on those D6s. That's quite painful.
Luckily, I've got the highest amount of hit points. So.
Yeah. Right, it's your go then, Rob. What are you going to do this time? Make them into 2 little creatures.
Yeah,
Poking with a stick.
I'm not going to hit it again and split it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to turn myself into a defensive ball.
Go, Sonic, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it attacks you again, it automatically takes 1d6 damage.
Yeah. But it'll be dead by then, but I can't do much else, so I'm going to turn myself into a ball.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Mm.
All right, Martin.
I will poke it with the rapier. 9.
9 will miss.
I will not poke it with the rapier.
Your rapier stabs through some jelly, but not into the guts.
Move out the way, old boy.
All right, here comes your dice.
Here comes never miss on the bow.
Nice.
Oh, minimum damage again. Nice.
That's just enough.
Yay.
It goes right through its center, and goo splashes out on the wall behind it, and it falls to the ground in a splurge of acid.
Well done.
We haven't got one more left, have we?
No.
Well, unless
That was
another
it.
one jumps out.
That was
That's
it.
okay. Oh, there is a large tile on my map.
Okay. All right. So everything is quiet again. The stream. You look down in the stream and you see a couple more glittering stones down there
Right. Well,
with slime.
we'll crack on.
Okay, same order as last time.
Yeah. It looks as if we're about to go into a bigger area again.
Yeah. So your torchlight is lighting up an opening. It looks like the tunnel opens up wide into another intersection.
How's our torch looking? Is it looking like it's flickering down?
It's guttering down.
Is it worth lighting another one before we move on?
Yeah, I'll light another one. I've still got 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll light another one.
Oh, I've been playing Ern wrong. I'm not doing him grumpy enough. He's got 5 charisma. He's got -3.
Oh, I would argue you've been playing him perfectly well.
I've got to ratchet that grumpiness up. -3.
I think you put your personality a lot higher than we do.
And in we
There's
go.
nothing wrong with my personality. What are you talking about?
They don't call them dark eyes for nothing.
No.
It's because I've got dark eyes.
All right, you step into another wide chamber here, filled with fungus and roots that are rotting. And looking closely at the roots, you can see that this fungus seems to be really sucking the life out of this tree. The roots themselves are providing nutrient for all of this insane fungal growth.
Right, I'm a little bit. I almost feel if we were to go west now, we'd be going back on ourselves.
We've done like a
Yeah.
circle, haven't we?
Where we went north and we went through the real narrow gap, and we had the option of going east. I feel as if now we would just be about to join that. So, I'm wondering whether or not we need to go down here.
Yeah, well, that was where we thought the sound of the scuttering was coming from as well, wasn't it? So,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We're going to head over this way.
Okay. Who's got the torches?
Martin's got the torch.
I've got the one torch, and Martin's got the other torch.
Okay, so yeah, the tunnel there's another tunnel here, and it starts to narrow down, probably 3 or 4 feet wide.
Can we have a listen before you go down? listen for scuttering and.
All right.
So it doesn't require a check, especially with Martin. You do hear some scuttering sounds down there.
Right. She said that she doesn't want us to kill the creatures, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, bugger. I forgot about that.
Well, how about this?
I think she meant the Beatles, not these.
Yeah, no. I think she said not. She didn't want us to harm the Beatles, didn't she?
Well, how about this? We won't attack them unless they attack us.
Why don't we go in there, torch ablazing, and then use the torch to force them to run out?
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to attack them.
Certainly try.
Let's try.
Okay, I'm going to light one of my torches as well then.
Okay. Are we ready then?
Let's
Okay.
do it.
The plan, you're going to go, who's going first? Group
So,
in the
I'll
lead?
go in first with my torch ahead of me, followed
Okay.
by Martin with a torch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move you guys just to make it faster and easier. So come through here, all the way down to here, and then I'll just move Martin behind you.
Yeah, I'm in the dark.
Right there, and then Crickless.
These
Here.
bloody tunnels, a bit
All
bigger
right.
ones.
So when you reach this new, really big chamber, again, like the ceiling now is higher here. It looks like it's about 20 feet high. And the scuttering sound you heard, you found a nest of giant beetles, and they all scutter away from the light and head for the walls. And and they have little burrows that they've dug into the walls and the sides of the walls, and then down underneath. And they dig themselves in, and they turn around and face you in a defensive manner. They're pretty big beetles. They are probably about half the size of you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, Redwall is not just for kids. Redwall is it's kid friendly. The Redwall books are amazing for all
Yeah,
ages.
I thought I'd throw it up because I've never read them. So
I better stop talking about shit and piss then.
Let's walk in then.
It's kiddie
Yeah.
friendly.
Is there any sign of fungus on the beetles?
No.
Okay.
so they've gone into a defensive sort of stance as we're coming in with the light. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Gruber, try
We
talking
saw
to
about
them.
5 or 6 of them.
Okay.
Maybe they talk, Gruber.
So I heard Ern at the back there. So I'll try and communicate with them.
All right. What do you say?
That we aren't here to hurt you, but we do need you to move on. Because the damage you're causing.
One of the beetles kind of crawls forward to the entrance, and its beady, glistening eyes looking at you, and its tentacles moving.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's trying to communicate back to you, but obviously has no vocal cords.
Yeah.
Does anybody talk beetle?
No.
Oh, balls. Badger balls.
So I'll repeat again that we don't mean you any harm.
As you shove the torch in his face. Go, nah!
Maybe these aren't the bad guys. It's those jelly things.
So after you repeat it again, the beetle keeps wiggling and trying to communicate back to you. It seems like it suddenly understands that there's no communication happening here. So it crawls down out of its tunnel.
Yeah.
And then hugging the side of the wall, it races off to the north over here. And then it turns around, looks at you, turns back around, and starts going north again.
Follow it.
Follow it.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest talking slower and louder, but let's follow it.
Well,
In that
like,
fine badger tradition.
like an Englishman in Europe.
There we go. Then. Let's follow the beetle.
I kind of like these beetles.
Yeah.
All right, it's headed for Abbey Road here. All right, it turns to the left.
If it leads us to a trap, I'm going to kill it and its children.
All right, so when you get back in this chamber here,
Ernie, you coming with us?
yeah, how are you traveling through this?
Oh
area?
no, I'm not.
Come on, Ern. You got left behind.
We've lost Ern. Ern's
I've
dead.
made some
Ern's
new
Ernie,
friends.
come on, Ernie.
I've left the party.
There you go. I've
Somebody
the
find me. I can't find me.
Split it.
No, you've left me in the dark.
So are you still moving slowly and
Yeah.
carefully and
Yeah.
Well,
following along?
try
Okay.
keep it in sight, but yeah, make sure it's not leading us into a
So
trap.
it scutters right across some of these moldy spots, and when your pole hits it, you can, you detect dangerous stuff, but it's able to scutter across them. Its legs wide and seems to know how to get through here without setting things off. And then it gets to this point right here, and then it turns around and comes back into this room and stares at you.
Martin, it's telling you need to go in there first. I have now become fluent in beetle.
I think you've become fluent
through
in
that.
bullshit.
Beetle shit to be
Beetle shit.
All right. When you step up here with your torch, you can see that this is a big wide chamber against 20 feet high, and it's glowing faintly with bioluminescent fungus, which is hanging down from the ceiling, and on top of it's growing on roots that are dangling from the ceiling like black ropes.
Yeah.
And so it's very, very trippy looking. There's shadows shifting in the pale light, and you also see in there, clinging to the ceiling, two large black insects. They look like massive centipedes.
Ooh.
Why not like
And it looks like they're eating this fungus off the ceiling. And then as soon as they see your torchlight, they scutter down and attempt to eat you.
But to get through this hole, I'm going to twist and shout. Sorry.
God. Jeez.
Are they much larger than the beetles?
What's that? Yes.
No one's bigger than the Beatles.
Size wise, are they quite big?
Yeah, they're definitely about twice the size as the beetles. They're bigger. And
I'll just go, don't worry, Mr. Beetle, we've got this.
and they have
and die.
and as they skitter down the walls, they just start coming, and they're fast, and they come straight towards you from two different directions. One from this way and then one from this way. So
I'm just going to say to him, let it be. Let it be.
I'm going to yell, help.
Yeah.
All you need is love.
Yeah, we don't want to kill you. We do.
and then roll initiative. We'll see what the turn order is this time.
Aren't we going to try and talk to these two?
I don't think they're in the talking mood.
No.
But that dear lady said don't kill the creatures.
No, she said don't. She specifically said don't kill the Beatles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want them breaking up.
No.
It's not me.
I don't think I pressed on my initiative.
No, you have. You have.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
All right,
You rolled real good.
you have the highest dexterity, so is first again.
I thought, group. Oh, is it because I got like a plus
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, because you got a higher depth.
So I will do my trick. Do the smite. Is that with advantage?
You roll the smite check with advantage.
So
Spell check.
that's happening. So that's a pass. And then I am going to charge. Where's my token? I'll charge into that one
War monk.
and whack it with my Warhammer. Come on. Is that a hit?
That is a 12. It is not. Your Warhammer bounces off the hard carapace
Oh, badger balls.
Oh.
But your weapon is still infused
Oh, with magic.
Calmad's energy, yes.
Yeah.
And then they're next. So it lashes back at you with these crazy thick ropey tentacles that come out of the sides of it, and you can see that it's got these chompy mouth filled with like razor sharp, multi-intersecting teeth-like things, and then the tentacles come out and they try to. There's two of them, and they both try to hit you.
Oh, the little things are the babies.
Miss, and then let's see. What's your armor class again?
Oh, it's way more than that.
I have it here.
It is. I can't. Where's my class?
Make it up.
Where is it on the character sheet? Because I'm stupid.
It's up near your hit points above your
Your
stats.
AC is 14. Okay.
Oh yeah, 14.
So the first tentacle misses. Second tentacle hits
Oh balls!
for 5 points of damage.
Oh no! I'm down to 1 hit point.
Oh no!
Heal yourself.
And right at this time, Gruba, your torch gutter's out.
Oh, fantastic!
It's okay. We've got two more, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the other one rushes towards Gruba.
Mhm.
And its tentacles come slathering your direction. And the tentacle that hit you, by the way, I forgot. Roll a DC 12 con check.
Oh, be paralyzed. Oh, buggity.
This might be it.
Yay!
All right, you're all good. But you did felt a numbing sensation come off the tentacle.
Oh,
Don't be hit by them. That's what I'm going to recommend.
That's a hit.
Okay.
oh! Can I cheat?
I think you might say no.
Well, I've got talent, divine resilience. Once per day, reduce damage from attack by half.
You can do that, yes.
So instead of 5 damage, what would it be? 2 or 3?
Let's round down, or we'll round up for you. All right. We'll give you -3, so 2 points of damage.
2 points damage.
Yeah.
I'm still in the fight. So I'm on 4 then. Yeah.
Yeah, good old war monk.
So that's a hit. So that's
Okay.
4 damage.
Yep. 4 damage. So I'm just gonna he's gonna attack once, and then now it is Gruba, your turn.
I am going to hit it with I am going to battle cry. So I can do that each combat. And I am going to hit it with my battle axe. Oh,
Wow. And then
Have you got a luck point?
I've spent my luck point.
No.
Has anybody got one left? I don't think anybody else.
I have. I ain't
Oh, you
sharing it.
It's mine.
He's all heart, isn't he?
He is.
let's roll on my fumble charts.
So actually, that would, although it's a critical failure, it would actually been a 5.
All right. That is a fumble extraordinaire. Roll a D100.
Yeah, John, you remember those fumble cards I had for 5e?
Yeah. That's
Use
what
those.
this is. I have it in a chart in the book in case you don't have the
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
cards.
back, aren't they? Which is
All right, a 5, a D100. You got a 5. Wow. 5. Twisted knee. You clonk your own knee. Make a dexterity check.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't fall prone, but your turn's over.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to move anywhere.
No.
No. Yeah. Battle cry. Hit yourself in the knee. Turn over.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
Martin.
Well, Martin is gonna come up and try and poke him with the rapier.
Go on, Martin.
21.
Yeah.
6
That
points of damage.
All right. You slip that rapier between bits of his carapace, and then some black goo comes out with your blade.
Ew.
Very unnatural, especially as a scout with your knowledge of nature. This is not good, and it stinks. It smells like that exact smell of rot that you're looking for.
This is not good.
Stick your nose in it, old boy.
You don't have to put your face in it this time.
Nope, I know not to do that now.
All right, Crickless.
I'm going to do my battle cry because I've just noticed it's once per combat, not once per day. And I'm going to shout, with a little help from my friends. And then shoot it. I did a max damage. So that'll be 6 damage because it's +1. That's +2 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 7 damage then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7. Cool. All right. You guys have successfully beat on them. All right, what are you going to do?
Wow, I was hoping we would have killed at least one. That's tough.
So I missed him, didn't I?
It is a hard day's night.
Right, and remember, you got that pouch, that pouch of salve. It's been
Yeah.
100 days.
Who was Gruber's carrying that? I'll carry on fighting
Oh, I
the one
swapped
that.
it. Crickus has got it now. I swapped it for a torch.
All right, so he's got it, and he's got a luck point. So the smite is
He's got
already
it all.
happening, isn't it? Is that right?
The what?
Or the magic weapon's already.
It already is infused.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing the Warhammer attack, aren't I? Yeah.
Okay. Make your roll.
Right. Yay!
Ooh.
I did hit him.
Hit, and you get an extra +2 damage.
Yeah, so 6 points.
So 6 points of damage plus the original 7, and you smash it, and its carapace breaks open, and just black ichor goes splattering everywhere, like you stepped on a rotten roach, and it's dead.
Good.
Okay. And then next is this one, and let's see. I'm just gonna roll high for Gruba, low for Martin. It goes for Martin, and this time it's gonna use both of its tentacles.
Oh, poor Martin.
Oof.
Oof. Well, my armor class is 15.
And then it hits you for 4 points of damage.
I am down.
All right, it's
Medic.
and you are likely make a con check anyway. See if you're paralyzed.
Yep.
All right, so you're down and paralyzed in case you get healed. And then the second attack is on Gruba,
That's a hit.
and you take 3 points.
3 damage. Okay. I'm down to 1. I'm still standing. Wrong artist, unfortunately, but
Okay, and then we're up to you, Gruba. Gruba's
I'm
hit.
just gonna have to try and whack it. And I've missed.
And that will miss. Okay,
Well, if
Martin.
only somebody had a luck point.
I know.
Martin, you're down.
Oh yeah, do you want my luck point? You can have my luck point.
I've secretly rolled your death timer.
Gruber, you can have my
Cool.
luck point.
I can use your luck point, really.
Yeah.
Crickless.
I'm using Crickless's luck point.
He's gonna make you luck point on his roll, on his attack.
Okay, go ahead. You can trade those around.
Oh, what don't you just
Don't give him your luck point. I
just knew that was
kept my
gonna
mouth
happen.
shut. I wasn't going to jinx the roll.
Knew it. Just knew it.
Well,
Amazing.
my idea was you hit it, you kill it. I can then go and heal Martin, but
Yeah.
He's got a dodgy knee, remember?
Yeah, it's the dodgy knee. Oh, D100 then I'll take it.
All right, Crickless, what are you going to do?
I'm going to shoot it and then hope Martin's going to live long enough.
We can all hope.
The battle cry's only 1 round, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Oh, flippity flip.
Oh,
Bye, Martin.
use your luck point.
Oh, use your
Ah!
Never mind. Take it away.
This is why I didn't want to waste my luck point, but you never know how it's going to go, does it? So I am going to go and stand near here to... No, I'm not. No, I'm going to leave it away. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Can I go... can I stand over Martin so it can't attack Martin?
Hey, I think you could probably do that.
I mean, it's not. He probably won't try and attack him anyway. It's
You mean do your defensive ball over him?
No, I'm not. That doesn't make sense. No, I'll just charge into it from there.
Yeah, go on.
Is there any kind of advantage or anything for outnumbering an enemy in Shadowdark?
No. Yeah, there's no flanking rules.
No.
It'd be a fun house rule though, to give you advantage on that attack.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna hammer it. Warhammer.
All right. You can spam your smite spell too if you want to. You roll that with advantage.
Oh, so I have to. Oh, because it's a new attack.
Yeah.
It's got advantage on it.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Warhammer. Oh, that's not done it, has it?
We get +1 to attack, so that hits. Oh no.
Oh yeah. No, I think it's 13.
Sorry, you need a 13.
I've got its attention.
You do. All right, and it's its turn, and it's already got Martin down. Gruba is what he wants next.
We are so TPK in here. I'm going to run off.
Well, no, it's very close.
It is. Gruber's down.
But so I go down to 0.
Gruba's down.
But I am relentless. So I can make a DC 12 con check.
Oh.
And I would have stayed up on
Just missed.
So I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So Gruba's down. Martin's down. Crickles.
Oh.
Save the day.
I like how we don't know who's worse.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go and use the healing salve on Martin. Because I don't know where he is with the death timer.
Yeah, he went down first, didn't he? So
Yeah. Okay. Roll a d6. Martin, you feel your life restored suddenly. Your eyes pop open, but your body's paralyzed. Make a con check for this new round. See if you can.
I did make a con.
All right.
14.
So your life returns to your limbs, but you're still prone and on the ground, but you can move.
Okay.
All right. Then
I did make my con check for the paralyzed.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for remembering.
Fancy snitching on yourself. I went to school with him. He was actually like that.
Yeah.
I didn't do my homework, miss. Sorry.
You succeeded.
I succeeded.
All right. Perfect. All right. So now we are up to, that was Crickles, so
So
To save the day.
repeat action then. So the smite is in effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like same target. So just straight Warhammer, please.
Oh,
I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to go.
A long day.
tired and grumpy.
All right. It turns its tentacles on you
Oh God, we can't afford the heat to go
and
down.
miss.
Whoa, that's good.
All right. And then it is Gruba. You are still down.
Yeah.
Martin.
I will get up and jab this thing with my rapier.
Okay.
You've got this.
12.
That misses.
I don't got this.
It just plinks off of its carapace.
Ding.
Crickles.
Was that healing salve once per day?
Yes.
Okay, if that case, I'm gonna shoot this thing in the face then, because I never miss. Apart from that time when I missed, but I never miss when people are watching.
You can't miss at this range.
I never miss.
You hit.
Yes.
4 damage.
4 damage is enough. And
Hey.
drops.
Told you I never missed.
Uh,
Time I did.
I know the death timer for Gruba.
Yeah, we'd better try and sort him out.
I can. I'll do my Mercy's touch on him.
Yes, make your spell check.
It's not advantage or anything. So it's just a straight roll. Normal.
Oh,
I lean down and I touch his knee and break it.
Calmadin is displeased with you.
Oh.
You rolled a critical failure. You have to actually atone now to be able to use that spell again. We can talk about that later, but
It's because I failed those 2 last attacks.
yes, Calmadin wants you to smash. He wants his war monks to.
That's what happens when you're trying to lay your hands on by grabbing his willy.
I need to lay off the cheese. I've been eating too much cheese. And
All right.
I'm, out
You
of shape.
can attempt to stabilize him though.
Yeah.
One more round's gone by, so that's
this is going to be.
Will that just be like a straight wisdom?
it's a straight wisdom check, yeah, or intelligence, whichever one.
That's if he's still alive and he's not died.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Go on,
can
Martin.
as a war monk, you can roll with advantage. This is like you're a medic.
So on next turn or now?
Yeah. And what's your background too? It's
Background pilgrim.
okay. So yeah, that doesn't necessarily help with medicine, but so make a wisdom check with advantage.
Advantage, wisdom.
All right, success. So you're stabilized. Gruba,
Yay!
at 1 hit point. Were you paralyzed?
No.
Okay.
Well,
So
I'm just on 1 hit point, yeah, no?
you've got 1 hit point.
Okay.
I presume the jelly things were their children, babies?
No, they don't seem to be at all related.
I thought with them
species.
like the tentacle thing going on.
Yeah. No, these were giant insects. Those things were some kind of jelly or blob of goo with tentacles.
Do we have anything else we can fix Gruber up with?
Bit of
The
spit and
squirrel
polish.
outside. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, he's not looking too well.
I'm
I
all
mean,
right,
that
I'm on
knee
1 hit
that
point.
knee looks absolutely buggered.
I think we can get
Fine.
into that lady. We
I'll
can get her
I'll-
outside, have a rest, and I can use the
Gonna
healing
need
salve.
amputating.
I've got the healing salve I can use in the morning.
I've
after a
got the
long
talent
rest.
of being brave. I'm fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Well, shall we press on?
I'll limp it off.
Press on. Isn't it over? haven't we won? I thought that was
That's
it.
Okay. So you press on.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we can either go south or north.
It's north.
Where's the beetle telling us to go?
Oh,
Oi,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
beetle!
Yeah,
The-
north.
The little chicken beetle. As soon as you come back in, the beetle starts leading you this way.
Okay.
Oh.
Tell you what, Gruber, I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
I'll
My
drag
torch
Gruber
went
by his ankle while he's lying on the floor.
I mean, should I not heal everybody before we continue? Might that
Oh,
be
if you
nice?
can.
You can't use that spell
You
again.
can't. You lost it.
Can't.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Fuck. Oh, we're all
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Gruber actually up and at him, or are we just dragging him about?
I'm up, I think.
No, he's up and about.
That's okay then. Cool.
We
Yeah.
can leave him with the beetles. I'm sure they'll look after him.
They
Yeah.
won't eat him.
Not much of him.
I'm going as carefully as I can.
The beetle's skittering ahead here.
Oh, I thought we'd got it won.
Yeah, there's a whole section we haven't looked at yet. You got to get into your fecal matter. That's what you've been. That's what you're waiting for all night.
I think we should have got them gems. We could have died rich.
There's still time.
Oh, myself.
It's gonna be like Demio. We're gonna find one of those healing fountains. We'll be all right.
I mean, why can't these beetles fight? Why are we doing it?
I can't get through the room.
No, we're stuck.
We're stuck.
Yeah.
I need to breathe in.
Oh, a proper building.
And then the beetle runs away.
Oh, I don't like that.
All right. So let's see. I'll describe this room for you. But yes, this tunnel that obviously the beetles dug, they dug into some ancient chamber that has been buried in the ground for who knows how long. And this little collapsed section opens up into worked stone. And the floor is smooth granite and alabaster blocks, and they're glimmering with damp. And you can see the mold is lessened here, but there are long black tendrils of it that are coming from this door on the other side, from underneath and around the door, and they reach out and into the tunnels.
Can we hear anything on the other side of the door?
Oh, you walk up to the door. So the only thing, you don't hear any sounds, but you do see there is a carving. There's an etching above the door, and it has a depiction there of it looks like some kind of warrior holding a huge sword and a shield in his other hand, and underneath it is a poem. It says, "My life begins in glory on high and ends upon the earth. I roar, I race, I flash, I die, mere seconds from my birth."
Do that again.
My life begins in glory on high and ends upon the earth. I roar, I race, I flash, I die, mere seconds from my birth.
It's a riddle. We need to say a word. Yeah, that's what I.
There you go.
Okay.
My life begins in glory on high. It's like a comet or a meteor.
Or a volcano, an eruption.
Mm.
So,
Well, I have a -2 intelligence, so I ain't getting this.
Is it any like a?
What's your character got?
The same.
Is there any like religious significance of the depiction with the person carrying the sword? Is that recognizable as anything?
you don't.
Is it a particular creature holding the?
It looks like a strange kind of creature that doesn't resemble anything that you've ever seen. Its legs are misformed. It has odd. It just looks like an odd, strange sort of shape, but it's very roughly carved. It's symbolic looking, so it's not lifelike in appearance. But it doesn't look like an animal, like something familiar to you.
Where is that above the? Is that a door there? Is it above the door? Did you say
Above the door? Yeah.
On the door. Martin,
Hello.
open
I know
that
what you're going
door.
to say. Is the door?
Did you say shooting star? No.
That was my guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like a shooting star or something.
Meteor or
Meteor?
comet?
Yeah.
Something like that? Comet?
Yeah.
Haley's comet. No, there you go. Haley's comet. Here, like,
Is there a lock on the door?
And you want to investigate?
Oh yeah, we haven't even looked at the door yet.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
just shouting out words.
When you finally have a look and investigate the door, you don't see any locks on it, but you do see what looks like the shape of a paw or a hand, like an imprint, almost as if it's almost as the same size as one of your paws. Probably bigger than yours, Martin, but maybe like the size of Gruba's.
Gruber.
Drag him to the door and use his hand.
There's
Come
definitely,
here, Gruber.
definitely 5 digits.
Oh,
Oh.
It's not lyrics from a Beatles song, is it?
We should
How
check.
many, how many digits has Gruber got on one of his hands?
with my -2 intelligence, I can count 1, 2, some, lots, many.
Well, we could take one of the digits off his other hand and do it like that.
I'll alert everyone's attention to the paw print.
But it's got 5 digits.
And
Yes.
none of us have got 5 digits.
Oh, y'all have 5 digits.
Oh, we do? Oh.
Yeah, you do.
Go on,
I mean,
Martin.
not in some of my drawings.
Digit.
But, yeah.
What about something like lightning as well? Starts up high. Ends
Yeah.
on the earth. A roar.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute.
And then
That's
it's
very
like,
clever. That's
Maybe
good.
it's a storm.
Oh, I'm confused. What if
Well,
you touch
lightning
it
comes from
and
the
Yeah,
you
lightning
get hit by
flashes,
lightning?
isn't it?
yeah.
I think that could happen. I think lightning's the thing that could
Yeah.
happen. Why don't you
Well,
poke it with
maybe
your
we
stick?
should get. Maybe Gruber should touch it. It might wake him up properly. I don't know.
Well, someone's got to put their hand in there.
Oh, get out the way.
I am the leader, so I'm going to step up.
I'll stand
Limp
well
up.
back.
Yeah, we'll take some steps back, I think.
I'll watch him be the only person that doesn't get hit by lightning because he's
Stick my
touching
paw.
the rest of us.
You put your paw on it,
Yeah.
and then what?
Say lightning.
Say lightning.
As soon as you say the word lightning, you feel a huge surge of electricity go through you, but it doesn't seem to harm you. And it actually restores energy to you, and you're healed for 6 points of damage.
Hey!
The door clicks and unlocks and then starts to swing open. Let's see. And then revealing behind it
Wow.
a circular chamber of polished black marble ribbed with sandstone arches. It's glowing with sickly green light. You wouldn't even need your torch in here. The shattered lid of a great sarcophagus lies in pieces, and mold tendrils snake up from the floor into the tomb itself. And then as this opens, the lid of the sarcophagus, the pieces that are remaining break and slide apart as looks like the husk of a very, very strange looking, decimated, gaunt looking creature stands up inside the coffin. It's wrapped in rotted skin that's stretched tight over its bones, and its empty white eyes shine with hunger as it looks at you. And it's got an iron crown on its brow and a massive sword in its clawed hands. And you hear it. You hear a sound. And it's almost laughter. And
Ask me if you want the throat sweet.
it steps out of the coffin and starts its way over to you.
Wrong room.
Yes.
Close the door.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry to disturb you.
Wrong number.
Yeah, it looks like you found maybe the source of this necrotic energy.
Yep.
I presume
Right.
that is the thing that was on the
Yeah.
icon.
Yes.
Group.
Yeah.
Oh. Step into the room and let's finish this.
Well, are we rolling initiative?
Are we saying we killed the little bugs for no reason now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
All
you
right.
did.
At least we didn't kill the Beatles.
yeah.
Okay, roll initiatives.
Got this. Oh, Ern is tired, very tired.
All right, looks like we're starting with Martin.
Martin.
Okay, do you say it's bright enough that I don't need a torch?
It is. Just barely, though.
And I can see this thing clearly, right?
You can.
Could I take a shot at it with my bow?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I don't want to get close to it just yet. So 20 to hit.
Ooh, that will hit.
And 2 points of damage.
All right. Oh, I'm going to put this over here. There we go. 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Noted.
There you go, Crickus. I never miss either.
Well done, old boy. That is a very friendly-looking undead creature.
Mm.
It's like a rat.
All right. I have to change one thing really quick. There we go.
Oh, I want to throw a flashbang in and close the door, but we haven't got one.
That would be useful.
Wrong game.
Damn it.
Wrong game.
Okay. I'm back. All right, 2 points of damage. Now we're up to... And then what do you do after that?
I think I'm just going to take a step to the side.
Okay, Crickless.
I think we should trap this. So I'm going to sort of step up, have a shot, step back, and then tell Gruber to sort of step one step back, and let's try and get this thing to come to us where we can surround it and we can fight it one-on-one. Well, multiples on one, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But that's... bear in mind, I never miss. But I never do anything more than minimum damage either.
But you hit it.
You've done minimum and maximum. That's it.
Yeah.
Classic min-max.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. 2 more points of damage. Just writing this down here on paper. All right.
I mean, it's undead. Do we actually know it's doing it any damage?
You're too far away to tell. You can see the arrows thunking into it for sure. And that is Erm. And then
I was just moving down here.
You're going to step aside.
Yeah.
So I have the ability to turn undead. What does that? Does it just make it run away from you?
It does. It would just flee from you.
So that's not what we want, is it?
No.
So are we? What shall I do, guys? Shall I? If I charge in, it's probably going to kill me. Are we just going to lure it back into this room? Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I can. Nothing else I can do really. What's going on to it?
The trouble is, it's going to go next, isn't it?
I mean, it's going to attack somebody into it on its go. So
it's going to attack me.
Oh, sod it. I've got to appease my god. I'll just scream at top of my lungs and I'll charge in and try and whack it. So can I
Roll for smite?
My smite, is it advantage or have I not got that because I've displeased my god?
No, you still roll smite with advantage. You're just lost the ability to use your healing touch.
So that's a success, isn't it?
Yeah. That succeeds.
So Warhammer.
And with your smite, that's going to hit.
Good. Oh, is it an extra 2 points of damage as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So 4 points of damage.
It felt that, and then when you get up close, you can see those arrows. Didn't do a whole lot, but your smite was deadly to it.
Is it? Did you say it's like in rags?
It's wearing it's in rags and bits of armor. So it has bits of armor on, and but you see a lot of places where it's the armor's fallen off and the rags are torn open, and like its skin just hanging off and bones.
Am I able to shout something out?
Yes.
So I'm going to say, because I know my weapon's magic, and say I'll like scream out, "Your arrows aren't hurting it. Burn it!"
Okay. Then it's its turn, and it takes that huge sword and swings it at you. It's a black iron sword.
Out go the lights.
Looks like you're dying poor, young man.
Oh, bugger! Badger's balls.
Those eyes are dark forever.
When you're dead,
Yeah.
can I have your poo collection?
Nobody can help me, can they? So
No, you can
minus
stay
one.
wise.
We can't. We're all idiots.
They've got to kill the creature first before they do anything. So yeah, I've gone. I'm on the floor. I'm asleep. I'm
All
very,
right.
very, 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 very tired.
And then it steps forward over your body to here.
We could just shut the door and run off.
Yeah. See ya. I'll haunt you.
Okay, next is Gruba.
Which one of you's got a torch?
I have, but I dropped it.
Oh yeah,
Mine did.
It's just on the ground by my feet.
Okay.
I've got a couple.
Can I pick up the torch that's next to Martin?
Yes.
And I'm gonna shove it at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and attack him with it.
Make a attack roll. Just I would be probably dexterity or strength, whichever one you want to use.
Yeah, strength I use for mine.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yes, the torch hits it and it sizzles. Roll a d4 for damage.
Four.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
We might not have liked the badger, but he had some good ideas.
How can you not like the badger? It's lovely.
Charisma -3, I think you said.
They appreciated you. They just didn't like you.
And can I move?
Yes, you can
They
move.
put up with him.
Can I step away from him like that?
Yeah, in Shadowdark you can. There's no attacks opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't suppose anybody's got any oil. That's what you really need, isn't it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, then Martin.
Martin will take a step over here and take a shot at him with the bow again. And miss.
Yep. A plunk, plink, plink,
Plink, plink, plink, plink.
bouncing around and breaks.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's back to Cricolas.
What are you doing, foolish old boy? We know fire is the answer. As I get one of my torches out, light it, and shove it in his chest.
How do you light your torch?
I have flint and
Light it off mine.
oh, we'll light it off Rob's. I do have a flint and steel as well. So
All right, that would take your whole turn to light it.
what happens if I just light it off Rob's? Could I do that and then still attack?
I'll let you do that as your move. Yeah.
Or you could take mine off me.
Yeah, we'll just keep handing one torch around. Yeah. Send it to a Benny Hill sketch. Okay.
Relay
so-
race, but like we are taught.
I'm also going to use my with a little help from my friend's battle cry as well to get a +1 on this.
The beetles are gone.
It's each and every combat.
Oh,
I just rolled the cutlass because it's like the using my strength. So I get 20 should be a hit. I hope.
that hits. Yep.
And it's the D4 damage you said, wasn't it?
D4 for the torch. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no extra damage from your battle cry. It's just fire damage. It's all.
Oh, wow! That's more than my bow's ever done.
You've been using the wrong weapon the whole time.
I know. I'm a torch expert, really.
That's it.
So
You're a torch or a...
ticking off around for Ern, and we're jumping over to it. All right, so it leaps forward, swinging the sword madly, and let's see, I'll just roll a D6, high Martin, medium Gruba, and then low Cricklis. All right, in the middle, Gruba.
Hey.
All right, it's black and longsword.
Oh,
Oh, no, that will miss, won't it? Your
Yeah.
AC's got to be
Oh,
higher than
missed,
11.
yeah.
Yeah.
whew,
Jeez.
That would have been.
that was it. Nearly chopped my head off.
And then Gruba, you're up.
Batter up.
Well, I'm going to hit it again with a torch.
Would you like your torch back, old boy?
No, you lit yours off mine, didn't you?
No, we're just swapping torches now.
Oh, you got to light your own.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do this because it's actually everything's happening simultaneously. So there's no pass the torch.
Right, so yeah, I'm going to shove the torch in its face. But
Okay.
I'm going to use my battle cry because I haven't used it yet. So
I'll help with your attack.
there we
Nice.
go.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Works. Roll a d4 for torch, the fire damage.
I want to know what the battle cry of a hedgehog is. What do a hedgehog sound like?
Spiky.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
Very
Okay.
good.
Then that is okay. I'm looking here. Okay, all good. Now we're up to Martin.
Could I light my last remaining torch off of Gruber's torch and shove that in his face?
Go for it.
Okay. I'll use my dex for that, I think. Nope.
Swish, just ducks out of the way.
I
ahead.
know how this ends. You defeat it, and then all the torches go out, and the beetles eat you.
I've still got another torch.
All right, Cricklis.
Okay, torching him.
That will hit.
Okay. Consistent. These torches are so much better than a bow.
Yeah.
They are 50% more damaging.
Weapon of choice: backpack full of torches.
You're definitely burning this thing. It's smoking and writhing. And bits of its clothes are on fire. But then it swings its sword again, and then let's see, high, low, and this time it's going to be at Martin.
Dun dun.
No.
Bye, Martin.
Oh, yes, it is very much. Bye, Martin.
Bye, Martin.
I am
And
down.
die. And then Cricklis.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh god. I'm gonna have to try and hit it again. I can't maintain this look, surely.
isn't it my go?
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Gruba.
Yeah.
At least you're on a 50-50 share of the gems now.
Oh, crit.
Ooh, crit.
Nice.
Double damage for your torch.
Don't roll a 1.
2.
Or do you roll twice in Shadowdark? Let me think.
Yes. Yeah, it's 2
Yeah,
dice, isn't it?
Roll
Yeah.
a second one.
Ah, there you go, 2.
All right. And that is actually exactly 22 hit points of damage.
Yeah.
And now that this whole thing is just smoking and on fire, and then the bits of flesh fall off of it, and then bits of bone start to crack with the fire and flame, and the sword falls out of its hand, and it falls back onto the ground, and it splatters, and you see all as it hits, all of these necrotic spores kind of come out of it and float around its body,
I'm gonna hold my breath.
and the spores look like they're searching for something.
Martin on the floor.
It starts to head over towards Urn, the spores.
I will return
What do
as
you
an
do?
undead badger.
I bet that's something you didn't think you'd say today.
Yeah, that's quite true.
What do you do?
And you thought I was grumpy before.
can we get into Urn before the spores get to him?
We'll stay in rounds. Actually, I guess we're up to that would be Crickless. So what do you do, Crickless? You see these spores moving toward Urn.
I presume I'm dead because it's been like 3 or 4 rounds.
You're not. I actually rolled.
You've been doing it.
This is
I'm gonna pick up the sword. Actually, no, I'm gonna run and I'm going to attack the spores with the fire with my torch.
Yeah.
all right. So all you have to do, you get over there with the fire. You don't have to make a roll, and they just like sizzle and pop as you run your torch all around them.
Yeah.
And then eventually they just clear off.
I'm just gonna get my bow and I'm gonna set fire to my bow because it's pointless ever having a bow.
All right.
And I'm going to think about my life choices.
Believe it or not, you're still alive, but now we're up to Gruba.
Just got to stabilize.
Yeah, I'm very good at this, but I'm gonna rush over to Urn and try and stabilize him.
Don't do a critical failure like I did.
Wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom. Oh, intelligence then.
Whatever you choose.
Can I add both together?
All right, you can't staunch the wound, the blood that's gushing out of it.
That's too much blood.
And then Martin, another round's gone by. You're still alive, and then Crickless, back to you.
I'm going to go and try and... I'm just going to check Martin's pockets, really, and then see what
Wow.
he's got. I think I owe this from a previous game. I'm sure I owe you this. Where you killed me. You killed me. So
you were evil.
I was corrupted.
Sorry.
We were the good guys. You don't understand.
Yeah, I'm going to try and stabilize him. Oh, that's a shame. I failed.
Oh, don't be too disappointed.
So, just as you see this bright light open up above you, and the fields of the dark forest start to open before you, the rest of you see that one of the roots that had broken through the ceiling of this chamber of the giant tree, stepping out of that root is the dryad.
Mm-hmm.
And she steps out of the root and she lays her hand on Erm.
I'm going to push your arm away.
And then walks over to Martin and does the same thing. And you both take a breath, and the light of the dark forest fades away, and your eyes open, and you're alive.
Did we win?
And
I was having a lovely dream.
And she says, "You have destroyed it. It is gone. I can feel it, as can the tree." She said, My thanks and gratitude go out to you. Take this." And she holds out her hand, and she has 4 golden acorns. And she says, the tree makes very, very few of these. None for a long while yet. And maybe never again at this point. But these are yours. And she hands them to you. And they look like they're made out of solid gold, but it's fine, flaky, and looks like a real acorn. It's made out of gold.
Ooh, thank you very much.
And she says, "Do not thank me. I must thank you." And then right about that time, one of that beetle comes back in the room, and she points at it and says, "You must leave." And it twitters its little antenna, and she says, "Do you see the damage you have wrought? This is not a place for you. Go now." And it turns and leaves the direction. And she says, "If you will you please spend time here and help remove the rot from the roots?"
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So if you just, and you already realize if you just cover your faces and your noses and hold your noses. You could go through with your torches and like burn most of that stuff out. There you go.
Brilliant.
Very good.
And I think we got to end it there because I'm needed back at my day job.
Yeah. No
No worries at all. That was brilliant.
That was
Yeah,
really
I
good.
enjoyed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was fun, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you, John. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, obviously this is still currently can be backed on Kickstarter. So
I'll be going there straight away.
Awesome.
So, and I'd actually love to get you back on and carry on with these characters if we can at some stage.
Absolutely.
Probably in the new year, I think is where I'm gonna have to be able to fit you in. But yeah, no, that'd be really good. So thank you, John, for running that. And obviously, Dark Forest Say is available on Kickstarter now. My preview will be out on Friday. And for everyone that's been here for watching, thank you for all the comments, especially W Forge with all your Beatles references. I think you are the winner for tonight. And we'll be back. I'm back live tomorrow interviewing Alex T from Black Oath Games. And then we're back live on Friday with Ben Torbit, the writer and creator of, got to think, Black Powder and Brimstone for Morkborg. So we'll be playing that as well. So thank you for watching. And for everyone that's played, and especially John for running this, thank you. And good night. We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Thanks,
Cheers.
everyone.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.